Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man, Kop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you today. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I know I am doing well. Man, it's a good day. Or as Travis Tritt would say, it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's hard times in our Azeroth hood. Why does every day feel just this good? BlizzCon. You always make me feel good. Let's bring up the chat. Hey, High Lord. Hi, Aryans. Johnny Fox, what's up, brother? Alright, guys. Now we're just, gonna wait for Metro to get back here. I wanted to start the stream ahead of that. But, so we could get everybody in here. Morning, Kildai, before we started off on our adventures. That's always a good thing, Johnny Fox. When it doesn't blow up the house, that is a good thing. That we can join the party voice channel. Yo, what's up, buddy? Yo, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy, buddy?
What's up, buddy, buddy?
I love it. Man, are you ready to get some leveling done and
I think so, yeah.
inevitably talk about Shadowlands incessantly?
Sure, fine by me. This is actually live, so I've been trying to avoid any recordings talking about it because I never know when they're going to go live, but this is actually live. This is going live for both of us, so we can talk about it all you want.
Sounds good, brother.
Where are we before we do any of that? Where are we at? I can't remember.
We're in the Blasted Lands, and we need to go near the Dark Portal, so probably the quickest way to do it is just use the mole machine to Netherguard Keep.
Oh, yes! I forgot about that. Okay, very cool. Yeah, that's a good call.
So, mole machine, Eastern Kingdoms, Netherguard Keep.
So you know something that I was thinking about yesterday with the after I watched the Q&A was they mentioned the allied races and heritage armor, but they didn't mention, or they mentioned heritage armor, but they didn't mention the allied race heritage armor. What did you think about on
Um,
that topic?
I think what they said was it's a general thing that all heritage armor you got to get to max level. I mean,
You got to
I would
get to
have
60.
yeah, I would have assumed you only need to get to 50 for allied races because it's 10 below.
Yeah,
But
because right now it'd be like 40 equivalent. So I don't really know. If that's the case, I think I'm gonna have to try to get these heritage armors before that happens because I don't really want to play these characters at max level. Like I just want to get the heritage armor on them. So it might take less time, but presumably doing like the Shadowlands stuff is going to be relatively involved and maybe even slightly difficult. So I'd rather kind of just ride out the heirlooms now, get to 110 or whatever, and then move on.
yeah, although the way they put it, once you have one tune at level 60 in Shadowlands, it's going to be a lot easier to progress through it. Kind of the way they were
Well,
talking
yeah,
about.
to get to end game, but to level, it's not going to change. I don't think.
Sure, agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just make sure I get that done beforehand.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy. So any allied races you want to get to max level beforehand, I'm down to level with you.
So yeah, I don't know, probably level some tonight, honestly. Okay, so you're already heading there.
I'm already heading there. So what we need to do with the quests that we've got, there's 3 named demons we need to kill. We've got to basically get some ore from these special ores that are on the ground, and we need to collect some demon blood. So all very simple quests.
All right. Did I think I have this add-on off or something? I'm confused. Oh, I have to do the action cam and the turn off the map and all that. Did you do that?
Yep, I did all that.
Sweet, I forgot. Let me check out add-ons here because something looks wrong.
Do what you gotta do, brother. I'm happy to wait. I'm just gonna read some stuff in my chat while you do that.
Sweet.
Matt Lovelace says, "What's up, Kop? You got your ears lowered?" Yes, I look human again. Got myself
Ears lowered.
Yeah. Got my lettuce trimmed. Keeping my lettuce tight.
Oh, your hair.
Yeah,
Like,
got a haircut. Yeah.
Ears lowered.
JJ says, "Hey, dude." Hey, JJ. Matt Lovelace says, "Hey, Metro Man."
Hey, Matt, man.
High Lord says, "Wave at Metro." Wave back, I
Didn't see
guess.
it, so I couldn't wave.
Spencer says, "Hey, Kop and Metro, morning." Morning.
Not really.
Well, morning for me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's technically still morning here, but I'm still on yesterday's schedule, so I'm gonna...
Gotcha.
It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna get hungry at a time that's irrelevant, and all these weird things are gonna happen today.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure.
Alright, killing dogs.
Killing dogs. Dogs work.
Alright. Good.
Spencer says, "I've heard everything from 40/45 to 60 for heritage armor and allied races. Not sure what the actual setup is going to be." Me either.
They haven't announced it, so anything you heard was just people talking, really, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, something that, off the topic for a bit, something that I just realized the other day when I was doing another challenge is that if you don't finish a zone during party sync, you're in trouble. You have to do the whole thing again.
Ooh.
So we're probably not getting there today, but yeah, soon we're gonna have to start thinking about party syncing, and it's gonna change a little bit about how we do this. I think we're gonna have to be a little bit more deliberate in which zones we do and how long we stream for, I think.
I think so, yeah. I mean, we both got other accounts that we can party sync ourselves with, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I mean, I think we'll have to do that today. I think we'll easily get 5 levels
Did you
today.
not just hear what I said? Maybe you misunderstood. If you don't, so what I'm saying is, if you log off, if you end the party sync, yeah.
I get what you're saying. Sorry, that part flew over my head.
Okay. Yeah. If you end the party sync, you start over basically when you re-enable the party sync. So eventually, when we do get to that range, we're gonna have to make sure we do an entire zone in one sitting, and probably, if we plan on doing 2 zones, we have to plan on streaming for whatever that would, like 6 hours, something like that.
Whatever
Otherwise,
it takes.
Yeah, like we can't, like it made me think about it because I just realized we're halfway through the zone. But if we were party synced to do it, we'd have to start all over again.
Yep. Spencer Craig wants to know if we're using a Darkmoon Faire bonus. We are not.
Not Darkmoon Faire currently, so no.
It is actually. It started this morning.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Wait, when did it just start?
Just started at midnight last night.
Oh. Should we use it?
It's up to you, man. I'm good to use it. Takes
I don't
like 2
know.
seconds.
How does it work? Oh yeah, we can just teleport to it with our mole machine, right?
Yeah, we teleport to Stormwind with our mole machine, and then we have to start actually setting our Hearthstones. Not in this zone, but in the next one, right?
Okay. Well, I already used my mole machine one way or the other, so.
So did I. We've
That's
got
We'll
Hearthstones.
talk about it after this, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It occurred to me last night. I think we need to take credit for this whole idea that Blizzard had with Shadowlands. You and I, because we had the idea first of leveling to max level without leaving a single expansion.
I guess so, technically. This is it, right? We're
is
demonstrating it now that we had the idea.
That's right. We did it first,
Good
Blizzard.
point. Yeah, that's actually a great point. This is exactly what we're doing, and it makes me really worry about what I don't even know, how are they going to do this? How are they going to make it so you could level in Classic and you could level in Wrath at the same amount of time? This is what I was saying, I still think you're never going to actually see even a quarter of Classic, no matter what they change, right?
Yeah, no, I see that. I think that the harder part of that is going to be how do they extend the expansions that don't have 60 levels worth of content.
Yeah. It's going to be everything else, pretty much. But,
yeah. I
mean, Mob's a great example because there is a lot of quests in that expansion. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things to do in that expansion that nobody ever, even when the game was out, a lot of people never did it. So
I always skipped Krasarang Wilds. I never did Krasarang.
I just think almost nobody ever did for some reason.
But I think the way that they do that is they include post-leveling content. So, say a really great example is MoP. Then you start doing your war campaign in MoP.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
As part of your leveling content.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm very interested in seeing how they swing this because it's going to be a very big change for the game, I think.
Absolutely.
Nope, I'm stealing it.
Curse your jumpy
Heroically
warrior
dude.
abilities.
Yeah, that one. That type of quest is unfortunate even now. Still sucks to play with 2 people when you have to constantly compete.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making that jump.
I'm not a warrior. I couldn't make that jump.
I'll have to make it, but take a while. You'll probably beat me over there. 10-second CD on this ability.
H-Town Survivor says, yo, 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 it's Kop. Yo, 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 it's H-Town Survivor.
Oh, hey, what's up, H-Town?
Well, Spencer says an expansion is normally about 14 hours long. Sounds about right. So they are either drastically reducing leveling or dragging out zones. I think it's both, Spencer.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I think they're definitely reducing the leveling. I wouldn't say drastically, but they did say 60% faster, I guess was the terminology. So 60 to 70, actually. So if that's the case, obviously it's going to be... I mean, if you were able to do 1 to 1, whatever, 1 to 60 and 1 sitting in less than 24 hours, then we should just do it, right?
Exactly.
The problem with it was staying awake, but if that's not the problem anymore, then we could do it.
Exactly. I think that's it's gonna change that whole thing because you're gonna get people like our warrior buddy who used to be in a guild. He's gonna be able to do it in 16 hours?
Yeah, that's what we were actually just talking about that today. They're still, even though they're trying to change this to make it different, there's still gonna be fastest ways to level. There's always gonna be that. So if it's gonna take, say, 24 hours for your average player, it's gonna people are gonna do it in under 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I still need, let me check my quest. I think I still need, yeah, I need 3 more bits of ore. Ah, I fell down.
Well, that's it for you.
So,
Thanks for stopping by.
This challenge is over. Oh, look.
Yep. This is a no falling challenge, and I picked the wrong partner. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if it takes me the way I do it, 30 to 40 hours by myself, you know, doing it with another person becomes entirely possible then, because it becomes quicker. You know, something we can do in 24 hours.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see like what the actual leveling rate is. You know, I hate to say this, but I think the alpha is going to be testing leveling more than testing max level content for me. Like, I want to see what this. First of all, I want to see how this is going to change leveling speed. Obviously, I want to see how it changes the different expansion splits. I want to see how it changes naked leveling. I want to see how party sync interacts with it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to check out. It's a really big change. It's not minor at all. So, we'll see. I assume on the alpha they might not even allow you to level characters at first. They'll probably want you to test the max level.
I don't know, because leveling is such a huge part of the change with the squish. I think
they would do that first.
Yeah. They're going to have to.
That's actually possible, yeah.
To do that, because, you know, that and the new starting zone sound like something they're going to want to start with.
Yeah, in the past I would have said that those type of, like, because that's not an expansion feature, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I usually they might wait for the PTR for that testing, 9.0 PTR, because that still is a thing, don't forget.
Yeah.
But you never know, since it is actually, like, a build feature for this expansion. Pretty good chance that they do test it in the alpha as well.
Light be with you.
Oh.
Yeah, this quest here, watching our backs, is annoying as all get out, because there's 3 of them that can see you do it. And if they see you do it, you're not getting it.
How do you... They move faster than the channel. How do you stop them from seeing you?
They have to wait for the perfect time in the moving.
Oh. So, okay.
That's the length of the channel is the problem, right?
Yeah. It's not gonna happen again.
Got it. Did you get credit for that?
You got it, and I got credit as well. Sweet. All right, that's good.
Normally that takes me like 20 minutes to get, so.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't know what to expect there.
Ooh, epic upgrade on my cloak.
Oh, sweet.
Well met.
56 eye level cloak. It is an upgrade.
Be careful.
Ooh, that's the black. Oh, wow. I used this for transmog forever in my old DK set.
That is nice. It's a direct upgrade, too. Okay, so now we gotta go...
we still have 0 of 3 chapters. That's weird.
Well, yeah, because there's a chapter that's the Murlocs. There's a chapter that's... let me see, where are we at? Oh, yeah. Serpent's Coil. Okay, now we go back to that place where we teleport in with the little red crystal.
Okay. I've forgotten what we've been doing here. Why did we leave that area?
Because we had to get some reagents for the Blood Mage to be able to resurrect Lormus Thalapides.
That's it. So those reagents were the mining thing that we just did.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now we're going to do that. We're going to need to get pieces of his body. We're going to need to resurrect him at the Altar of Storms, just like it's Warcraft 2.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. And then we have to help him defeat the Demon Razalik.
Now, speaking of Warcraft 2, did they mention Warcraft 3 at all at BlizzCon? I must have missed it.
Oh, there were a bunch of Warcraft 3 panels. Like, dude, you got to go back and watch them. The Warcraft 3 panels were really interesting.
Did they give an announcement for a release date?
Yes, December 20th.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I was going to say, because that has to be, like, now. They said it was going to be 2019, so they got only 2 months left here.
So, yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, they said December 20th. So,
cool. That's neat.
I liked it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll even buy it, but hopefully it'll bring life back to the game.
But here's the thing. You can play Warcraft 3, old Warcraft 3, with people who are playing Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Yeah, they said that last BlizzCon, but they didn't change that this BlizzCon, right? They can still do that?
Yep, that's the plan.
Sweet. That's good then, yeah. So yeah, if you play it, I'll play it with you, and we could see what happens.
Now, if I remember this quest correctly, all the pieces of his body are in the 3 different ogre caves over here.
Okay.
So let's go over that.
I forgot about treasures.
You can't catch me, you silly mobs.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You run so fast that they'll never catch up. Pretty good.
Pally power.
What's next? So once we finish this zone, where should we go? Have we decided that?
I kind of thought we would.
Right?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking we go and do and cycle into the Dwarven starting area.
Dunmorrow, yeah, and then go
that's
from there.
Yeah, because that's gonna naturally lead to all the zones up north for the Alliance.
I just realized my map got turned back on. How the hell did that happen?
I don't know.
That's weird. Did I log out? Oh, when I reloaded for the add-ons, it probably
reloaded.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I was like, I'm following Kop, but I see the thing on my map. Why is that happening?
Snores wants to know, is party sync up, and are we using the quest log? No quest log. You can look at the quest log, we're just not using the quest tracking. And party sync...
quest tracking being off makes it so, like, the two things together, the minimap and the quest tracking being off, are like a suite that are, you know, it changes the game pretty much. But if you just turn the quest log off and you have the minimap on, nothing really changes, so...
Yeah, because you're just following the minimap.
Yeah, so those two things off together are what's important, like... Quest log itself being on the screen or being on the map doesn't really change anything without the mini-map up. That's the main...
Exactly.
So that was it? We're out of this cave now?
We're out of this cave. We're going to the other 2 ogre caves. Yeah, and there's usually a rare in one of these.
Oh, yeah?
The one directly across from where we're...
Oh, yes, I do. It's hidden by the treasure chest. Mojo the Twisted.
So, in other words, our guildie.
A Jesse reference, maybe. That's funny. So it's a troll, maybe, I guess, Mojo.
Nah, it's still an ogre. This whole area is ogres.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, Snores says he thinks that since I've done every quest 50 times at this point, I don't need either of those, and you'd be shocked. You really would.
Yeah. Good luck. You didn't watch the early sessions, I guess, then in Darkshore, especially.
Yeah.
Or, man, now you got me saying it.
I've infected you with both my leveling and my...
It's funny.
Boy.
But yeah, we're talking about Duskwood, obviously. We failed severely to complete that zone. Well, I mean, we did complete it, but it was a mess. We didn't know any of the quests.
Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there's the entrance. Yeah. It took us a while. That
was probably the most interesting. Like, I really should have just clipped that entire zone. Maybe I'll go back and do it because that was like freaking nuts. That was a nuts zone, and we really. I think that was the best example of what this is gonna look like with no map on.
Yes.
I didn't know about 90% quests, and all of the quests were extreme otherwise. So I was really engaged by all of it. I mean, we were reading freaking like every single page of Stalvin's journal, and all. It was nuts. Like,
it was awesome.
That was a good one. Yeah, we are wrecking though. Oh my god. I'm used to doing. I guess I'm used to doing it alone. It's so fast these mobs die.
Yeah. Right here.
Nope.
Oh, you're getting the ore. Good.
Yeah, although I don't know why. I've already forgotten that I don't actually do anything with the ore in this character. So I've been actually doing a nomad challenge with the blacksmithing as the focus, where I only use blacksmithing gear.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've been mining a lot of thorium recently, let's put it that way, and it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it, actually. It's pretty cool. So I was talking about this a couple weeks ago, but I didn't realize that they had removed and then re-added so many blacksmithing patterns. So I've kind of made the focus of the challenge not even leveling the character, just getting the blacksmithing patterns.
Nice.
Like, I don't even care if I get that character anywhere. I just want the pattern. So, and some of these patterns, like not the pattern, but the object that you'd make, they sell for like hundreds of thousands of gold. So,
I
I might
know.
legitimately, yeah, oh yeah, dude. These patterns, I don't think people realize. I mean, you didn't know they were back in the game,
No.
right? I don't think people realized that they were gone or re-added, because one of the items on the auction house was up for 1,000,000 gold. Like, what?
What?
You can just go get it and make it. Like, it's not that much work. But
Wow.
who knows if it sells? I mean, that's the thing about
Yeah.
the auction house. You never know. The prices are realistic in it.
Well, and some people are really just are a bit out of whack when it comes to listing something on the auction house, especially if there's only one there or none there when they go to list it. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's none. That's just the one. So. The interesting thing for me, though, is whether they'll do it for other professions, because leatherworking has one of the most interesting items I've ever seen in the game. The blue dragon set.
yeah.
It's shoulders that look like they're plate, but they're not plate. They're mail, and I would love to have that transmog, but it is not currently in. Now I've been searching on Realms to potentially buy it. There's a couple pieces that have been made that are up for only 100K or something. But I haven't yet to see a pattern up for less than a couple million, so
Interesting.
you could still sell it, obviously, if people have. I don't know how people might have it still 10 years later, but it's possible.
Yeah, some people have had some of these characters for a long butt time.
Yeah, it's just like to keep to be selling the pattern 10 years later. Like, I understand having the character, but
Yeah.
what'd you do? You kept it the whole time, or did you have dozens of patterns and now you're still selling them? I don't know.
I think some of these people, like our buddy, what's his name there, Painbow,
Oh
probably
yeah.
when they heard the Cataclysm change was coming, went and farmed dozens of the pattern.
Yeah, you know what? I have to say, I guess I was just an idiot. Like, thinking now about, what 9.0 is going to change for the game, I'm already thinking about ways that I could spend time in 8.0. And it's, like, obvious that, like, I want to do things that might change. But when Kata came out, I didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross my mind. You know what I mean? I never even thought about getting stuff. I guess I
Yeah.
was just playing the game differently back then. But, like, if you told me that they were removing blacksmithing patterns and I should go get them, I would have been like, dude, are you an idiot? Like, why would I waste my time with that? But now it's like, oh my god, dude, that was such like prophetic advice. I can't believe I didn't take it.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I was most worried about, and of course it's the one thing that didn't change, was stuff like zones like the Blood Elf and the Draenei starting zone. So I made sure I got a Draenei all the way through the Draenei starting zone because I was convinced, was absolutely convinced they were going to take away like the tabard that comes from there and all the lore of that place. I was like, oh, that place is changing. Yeah, none of it.
Right.
None of
It
it's
didn't
changing
end up changing at all.
at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Not a second, right? Well, that is what's funny about some of these patterns, is because a lot of these quests and stuff to get some of these patterns are exactly as they were in Classic. And it feels like the only things that were removed were things that had to change. Like, for example, some of the quests that got re-added were quests that, like we talked about, that took you out of the zone. Like there's one in Winter Spring that takes you to Blackrock Depths. Like, that was obviously removed in Cataclysm because they didn't think that was needed for the game anymore. So, but it was re-added.
Snore says, Painbow, what face? You know him? Well, kind of. Me and Metro have talked to him a little bit. Metro more than me.
Yeah, got into a bit of a conversation with him a while back, and that always been on the tip of our tongue there.
He's a good guy. He just plays the game differently.
He's got some very interesting opinions and does play the game very differently, but I haven't even looked at his channel in a while. I don't know what he's up to now.
The last time,
stuff as always.
Yeah, last time I talked to him, he was actually randomly just joined my channel to watch something, and I happened to mention Painbow as I was leveling something, and he's like, "That's me."
And that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, the idea of this is we have to protect him, and they're going to spawn demons all around, so. Anything that has a laser attached to him, we kill it.
Got it. Or interrupted as well, obviously.
Well, yeah. But kill it so that it doesn't put the laser back.
It's at 90% already. We're not doing a great job.
I missed the first one. I didn't notice the first one.
Yeah, you stay over there. I'll stay over here, just so we have a better. Looks like we just one-shot these mobs. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's going on here?
Yeah, we're resurrecting him.
Okay. And this guy was in Classic, I guess?
Yeah, Loramus, he was, his whole thing was fighting this one demon called Razalik.
Yeah, and they end up doing something with that in Legion, I think, right? That's the guy who gets, like, merged into the other body or whatever.
Yeah, we're about to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Jambo says, Apinar weak auras. Nice, Kop. Yeah, I love Apinar's weak auras. They're really well done.
Oh, you're using the ret ones right now?
Yep.
They're great. They're real good. They just look good. I don't know what he does to make him look good, but they look good.
They
I'm not really sure how, because I'm unaware of any way to change the way weak auras look, but they look, yeah, they look good.
They just look clean and well done.
Yeah, I think it's like the spacing, like the, what do you call it? The symmetry of the ability, like, icons.
Yeah.
That was always something I've always struggled with. For me, I always just put them right next to each other, but it doesn't look anywhere near as good as having a little bit of space, like an equal amount of space in between each one.
Jambo's asking, does he do all classes, this Apinar guy? Yeah, from what I've seen, they're pretty much all classes.
Yeah, he's like a main weak orb. You know, like my focus might be Mythic Plus or something. Like his is weak orbs.
Yeah. Mine is leveling, Metro's is Mythic Plus, and Apinar's is making weak auras.
Yeah.
So we resurrected him, now we go back to the Blood Mage and get some quests from Loramus.
We'll see that. I don't know, man. Man, you are so fast, though.
I hold up for you.
You don't have to. It's better to get out ahead, I think. So if anything aggro's, you could outpace it, but it's just crazy. It definitely feels like you're fast, like
more than just 20%.
Yeah. That's like I'm scared about what it's gonna look like at when we have 100%, right? You're gonna be flying then.
Oh yeah.
Actually, though, I think I just made another mistake here, right? Like, that's not how stuff works in this game. When they talk about percentages, they do not mean 20% of 60%. They mean you're moving at 80%.
Yes.
Dead, right?
I think that's how that was working. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that when we're 100%, you're gonna just be moving at 120, and it's not really gonna be any different. I'm still gonna, but we'll both be moving a little bit faster.
Yep. Yeah. You'll be moving at 100. I'll be moving at 120. Jambo says Apinar is greater than Lucthos. Weak auras. Apinars are smaller, more subtle in the eyes. Yeah, I can see that. Like that's kind of what we were saying. It's really well spaced and really well put together.
Yeah, they just look good. I don't know. I think he, in his actual, like, I know there's like website. There's add-ons that can change the way things look in the game. I think he uses something that I don't actually have, but one way or the other. Even when I use them, it looks really good.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know I added that a couple now. I've added a couple custom textures. I don't know if you've seen, but I made so any like say chat has no background. So it kind of creates this illusion. Here, type something in say, and I'll show it on my stream. But it has this illusion of like it's directly on your character instead of a say bubble. Yeah, CEO. So like this happens all the time with DBM, where DBM will be like, it'll count down something and whisper. So it's like if it's attached to the character instead of an actual say, it's a lot easier to see.
Oh, nice. This is not actually an upgrade.
68. I just got 68 eye level upgrade. That's crazy.
Wow.
Pretty good. Helm of the Storms. It's all right looking.
We got to participate in his ritual.
Okay, so what do we
just talk to
him?
Yeah, it's instant.
Assist you.
Is it?
And then we get another quest from Loramus, and we go over here, and now we're going to go up to the Defiler's Rise and help him kill Razalik.
Nice. Now I see it. I remember this part.
Yeah, this is actually a really cool bit. See if I can find this. The Defiler's
There's still like
Rise.
a little portal up there, right?
Yep. Yeah, you just talk to the ghost.
Oh, the ghost.
And he ports you up there.
You got all that stuff on you, huh?
Yeah.
What the hell's that? Mob's like spinning like crazy. You see that?
Spin to win.
It's That's it. Spin town. Alright.
Snore says, Pog, I just got an epic upgrade on my mage, level 27. Good for you.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Always seems like
The
one
only
of us or the other is getting epic upgrades when the other one's getting nothing.
It's funny, right? The only thing that kind of sucks is that it's so high that will get party sync down when we eventually party sync to 60. 64 is the highest at 60.
Is it really?
Yep.
Nice.
So where are we going? I thought it was here. Oh, there it is. There's only the one now, it looks like. In the old days, there used to be like one on every cardinal direction of the mountain. I've returned from beyond the grave to destroy you. So what, does he lose in Classic? Confused.
I think they
did.
both die in Classic is the way it happens.
Yeah. Probably it.
And of course, demons can't truly die unless you kill them in the Twisting Nether or somewhere that's as close as it makes no difference.
Yeah, that's true. Uh-oh, what's that? Flames of Chaos. Oh boy, help. I discharged. Oh, did he pull you back down?
Yep.
Whoa, that's cool. Yeah, you were about to get knocked off, weren't you?
Yeah. I was about to say, don't even worry.
That was scary, honestly. I can just charge though, so it's, oh, he got you again. I was gonna say that time you actually got thrown out. Uh-oh. There's no voice acting here. That's a shame.
Razlik's body's destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Now he's possessed Loramus.
So confusing. Use the knife on me. Use the knife to seal blah blah blah. It is done. Leave me here then. I will wrestle with Ralik in the next world. Your job is here. Your job is done here. Yeah. Okay.
Now we have to jump off.
No, you can just jump over here.
I regret nothing. I'm a paladin. I can just jump off.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were serious.
Okay, and then we can... I think we go back and turn this in at the cave. Then we can go do the Murloc stuff.
Nice.
Clear
Avenging the rock pool. That must be it, right?
Yep.
Then we also have report to Mayor Charlton Connisport at Sirwich and Blasted Lands.
Yep, that's after.
That
That's past the Murlocs. So
yeah, yep, that's fine.
we go do the Murlocs, and then once we're done with the Murlocs, we head to Sirwich, and we do a series of quests that are the most vanilla quests in the Cataclysm revamp that were added.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Oh, the drop rates are horrible. You have to. It doesn't give you clear instructions. It's a very oblique way of doing quests.
I see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
Together, I think we'll figure it out.
Yep.
I went in first.
Yeah, only one of us can use the stone at a time.
Correct, but there doesn't seem to be anything here.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, that turn-in is actually at the Dark Portal. My apologies.
Got it. See, there you go. Not knowing the quests.
We all make mistakes from time to time.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that that's a great example of why having the mini-map and stuff offer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like, it would make sense to turn it in there because that's where we got it. But no, it actually turns in at the Dark Portal.
Well, it doesn't even make sense. The dude was standing there. Did you see he was still there? So that was bizarre. I guess that's just they didn't have phasing down at that time.
Yeah. Snore says, can green items epic upgrade? Yep.
Yep. Anything from any quest can upgrade.
Snorers, we're not doing TBC. We're not leaving vanilla zones. We're going to get to 120 without leaving vanilla zones.
As the title says, classic zones only. So we're here to prove that you can do it, like Kop said, almost ahead of our time, because apparently the next expansion is going to make it so you absolutely can do it. It defeats the purpose of doing it, but we're definitely doing it one way or the other.
Yep.
Pretend it's Shadowlands.
Okay. Let's see where you at. There we go.
So Murloc time, right?
Yeah, Murloc time. So we're just going to go along the coast to... let's get out of here. I always lose my way out of here.
Right. That's surprising.
I can hear the shock and surprise in your voice.
Anyway, I got a ring that's finally upgrading that ring, the Bravo Company signet that we got all the way back at the beginning of this challenge when we did Red
that's
Ridge.
what I upgraded as well, as the Bravo Company signet with that ring.
Yeah, how funny is that, huh?
That's awesome.
We still have very bad trinkets, though. I'm probably not going to get any anytime soon. No,
because especially if we're going back to the Dwarven part.
Yeah, Dunmurrow and all that. It's going to take a while to get another trinket. Fine by me. And I'm getting destroyed by these mobs.
I will come help.
I'm like literally going to die, yeah. I don't know how I haven't been dazed off my mouth. That was really weird. They were like destroying me, but nobody dazed me. They're all throwing their bottles at the same time. Sounds so weird.
Nice.
Oh, I got transmog. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this is unbelievable. I've gotten so many new transmogs since leveling these characters. Look at that one. That's pretty good. That's nice looking. What is that? Is that a two-handed sword? Oh, it's a
looks like a one-hander to me.
It is a one-hander. That's a nice one-hander, though, man. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
It's like, that's like I said with this Nomad challenge where I'm only using blacksmithing stuff. It's like, this is better. It's better for transmog than it is for leveling. It's unbelievable. Like, there is so many items that blacksmiths can make that are very unique transmogs. Like, I am very excited to actually get some of these made. The problem is, so much of blacksmithing is ridiculous in Classic. I don't know when the last time you took a look. Yeah. But there's materials from like all different nonsense. It's unbelievable, man.
Last time I looked at blacksmithing in Classic, was probably, I want to say Kata, because I had a rogue that was doing blacksmithing, so that I could make my own weapons, so that I never had to worry about what weapon I was using. And yeah, I remember having to ask an enchanter in my guild to make me some enchanted Arcanite bars.
Yeah, so they changed that. You can make enchanted thorium now yourself. Arcanite is still still alchemy, but it's like then there's enchanted leather. There's just like so many different things that other professions require, but no, that's not even all of it. Like then there's profession like agnostic things like water essences that come from only high-level water elementals, and it's just ridiculous. Like to actually make some of these items, I'm gonna be farming like all over the world just to get. Really bizarre. I mean, I have to say I prefer it. Like, I wish they did that in BFA, honestly.
Yeah, no, I get that, because I was looking at. You remember the whole reason I became a tailor on this character was to make us bags. Well, the pattern for the rune cloth bags is like in Winter Spring or Silithus or something like that. We'll never get there.
That's funny. Yeah, that's. I quite like tailoring too in that way, but it's not nearly as verbose as blacksmithing's just on a whole nother level, man. It's crazy. You like to make the dark iron stuff. You have to like go into BRD and not kill the dark iron dwarves, dude. The 7 dwarf boss. You have to like not kill him, and you have to like do a quest, like a hidden quest, so you could convince him that he should teach you how to make dark iron bars. It's just bizarre. There's so many bizarre
I remember that because I've done that on my mining people a bunch of times. So
yeah,
it's I get you.
And then you can only make the stuff in BRD. Like, this is crazy, man. They really put a lot of effort into blacksmithing in Classic.
Absolutely. It's
But all this stuff sucks. That's the problem. Like, other than like Lionheart helm and Titanic leggings, like they're just not good pieces. Like there's better raid gear. So I didn't even know it existed. Like I had blacksmithing on my original character, and I never did any of that stuff because there was never a reason to. You never need the dark iron gear. Like it's just pointless. That's not enough fire resistance to make a difference. Need every single piece on it to be worth it. And fire resistance. It's like rag and MC and all that. It's just way too easy to even care about fire resist.
Well, and don't you need to get like the Thorium Brotherhood rep to do stuff like that? And...
Yep. Yeah. So pretty much right now in my challenge, what I'm doing is getting all the reps I need. So I just finished Timber Maw. I have enough to finish Thorium Brotherhood, but I need to go and do it. I need to go into BRD to do it. What else? I just finished. What was I working on? I can't remember now. But anyway, yeah, I just did a bunch of reps. The Silithus rep, Cenarian Circle. I just finished Cenarian Circle. I didn't get exalted, but I got 9 out of 10 patterns. So.
Oh, nice. I was just gonna say, do you have to get the Hydraxian Waterlords as well?
No, I don't think they're still a they're still a thing, right?
They are. They're still a rep.
I know, but they don't have a vendor.
Oh, they don't? Well, I was also thinking of the whole Sulfurous.
Yeah, the legendary.
Yeah, because you got to be a blacksmith to make that.
To make the Sulfuran hammer, you have to.
Yeah.
That's just you get that from the Dark Iron guy. I'm gonna get that as soon as I go into BRD next.
Something to do with the Hydraxian Waterlords that had to do with Sulfurous. But
maybe the legendary. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I won't make that obviously, but yeah. The actual Sulfuran hammer that you need to make Sulfurous is just a pattern that you get from him. You have to bring a Sulfuran Ignite to him, and then he gives it to you. So I have that. You ready to go?
I mean, you could make the legendary.
I could if I did that every week, but I'm sure by the time I get it, I'll have lost interest. I mean, to be fair, now that they said that you could transmog legendaries, I think I'm gonna have to start getting them.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna start farming for Thunder Fury and for Sulfurous. Yeah, I think I've got some of the stuff for that.
Thunder Fury is just really freaking cool. Like it looks amazing. It's such a large sword, so I might have to try to get that. It's just random, right? You just get it.
Yeah. You have to get both of the bindings out of Molten Core, and they're very low drop rates.
Yeah, I've done MC quite a bunch, and I don't have any of them, so...
Let's see, which ones are we on now? Zealots, Idols... Okay, yeah. I know where we're headed. We're going to get another quest here that's slightly hidden. Punky in the chat says, howdy. Howdy, Punky. Snores wants to know what level mounts are going to be in Shadowlands. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50?
Great question.
Yeah, that is...
man, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that they didn't talk about. Yeah. I mean, this feature set that they're adding to this game is going to be crazy, but it's changing a lot. Like, it's changing a lot more than people think, so we're going to have to really find out a lot of stuff, man.
Talk to these guys. Get it, and then click Help the Rockpool Tadpoles. You'll get a quest.
I didn't even see anything up there. What do you... You're not kidding about it being hidden. I don't even see anything up there.
Yeah, you gotta find... or maybe I can share it. Maybe I can share it. Hang on.
There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here.
I can't share it. Okay, there's another one over behind here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta find a Bloodwash crate. Talk to the tadpoles on it. Agree to help them. And then it attaches...
That's actually... We have a quest for that.
To help the Rockpool Tadpoles?
We must do, because it says... Oh, no, you have a quest for it. I see.
Yes.
When I hover over the tadpoles, it says help them. O of 1. But it's because you already picked the quest up, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's interesting. So, yeah, it is legit. Like, you wouldn't do that if you didn't know it was there, pretty much.
Yep, pretty much. Now we're gonna run into some of the mobs that we need to kill for our other quest on the way to the shore, so I'm just gonna do that.
Oh wait, what the hell is this? Wait, what do we have to bring them back or something?
Yeah, we have to bring them back to the water.
We can't do anything. I can't do anything.
Well, wait, as soon as you get into combat, you drop it, and then you can go and pick it up again.
Oh.
Continue help the... Yeah.
So where do we take them?
To the sea. Just to the sea.
I know which direction is what I'm saying.
I'll
follow you, I guess.
Yeah. I try to avoid mobs as much as I can when I'm doing this because it just slows us down, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to fight anything. We'll come back and get it all.
I mean, these gamblers are kind of in our way.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't even auto-attack.
Trust me, if they attack you, you'll drop the thing and you'll be able to...
Yeah, it looks like it. It's a weird quest.
It really is.
Does it have like a follow-up?
No, you're just taking them back to the sea.
Okay. Probably could have skipped it then.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but I'm a paladin. I like to help those in need.
Right. We're as in need as they are, though, right? Like, we got to focus on what we're doing.
Auto turn in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, complete the quest. And then we head back towards the cave while killing the mobs that we need.
Perfect. Alright, that's fine. Not too bad. Looks like only one of us need to do that anyway, so that was interesting.
Yeah, so
I was
you can just leave them there.
You finished it for me. See, the crate's still there, huh? Oh, nice bop.
I hit the wrong button. Like I said, I'm a bad paladin.
Yeah. Was that statue there? You have to click on it?
Yeah, just click on it.
So did you end up going on the beta at all for Warcraft 3?
I went in. It's just multiplayer. It's got some interesting little. I love the look of it. I gotta say, it looks really nice. Not the actual gameplay, but I'm just jumping around the menus and stuff. One of the things they said in the Warcraft 3 panel that I thought was really interesting is that the original cinematics were originally recorded at 1080p, and they were able to find all the original cinematics, so they didn't have to remake them in any way, shape, or form.
Oh wait, they didn't remake the cinematics?
They didn't have to scale the cinematics up at all because they...
What the hell? Are you kidding? I thought that was why they were making the game.
No, scaled up all the in-game stuff, but the cinematics they didn't need to because it was already at 1080p.
So they didn't make any new cinematics. Is that what you're saying?
That's my understanding, but there are some things that they rekajiggered. Like look at the fight.
Huge disappointment if that's the
well,
case.
no, look at the fight between it's out on YouTube now. The start of the fight between Arthas and Illidan.
That's an in-game scene, though. That's not.
Yeah, that's an in-game scene. It's not as cinematic.
Okay, so they did change those. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They changed the in-game scenes, but the cinematics.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
what
the hell are you talking about?
The actual cinematics, like the start of the game.
So like when Arthas walks into the throne room, that's the same as it was.
Yes, but it's upgraded to 1080p because that's how it was originally recorded. It was originally recorded in super high def, so they didn't need to upgrade it to 1080.
Sure, but it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I was definitely hoping for changes there. I mean, Arthas doesn't look like he does in. Like, that's the thing. That's the main reason I don't think I'll buy this, because they really changed the way a lot of these people look in Warcraft 3. Like, this is not what. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but they've. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood, but they said
probably didn't. To be fair, I mean, this sounds pretty logical now that you bring it up. But the thing that I'm saying is that they changed the way the characters look in this game. Like, they've made female satyrs, or however you say that. That doesn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
exist in WoW. You know what I mean? They're like
Gotcha.
changing the Warcraft universe with this game. I can't. I don't really want to support that, honestly. That's not what this was supposed to be.
Gotcha.
So I assume that would mean new cinematics too, and that things different there as well. But I can't believe that. So, like, Arthas looks completely different in Warcraft 3 Reforged than he does in Warcraft 3, and
Yeah, he looks like
that's because didn't
Yeah.
have the quality behind him at the time, but it's not what Arthas looks like. It's really weird.
I guess my way of looking at it was if the cinematics already had that quality to it.
But they don't. They're still really old. Obviously, a cinematic from Warcraft 3 is much worse than a cinematic from WoW now, you know what I mean? They could have made new ones. I was under the impression that was why they were making the game. I could have swore they said that at the last BlizzCon, was that they didn't want to release too much until they had everything, like, the visuals down. I don't know. It's weird. I guess that's... I don't know. One or the other. I had no reason to buy the game a second time. It doesn't look better.
Well, I'll definitely, because I already have it. I'll definitely stream it, and we can see from there.
Yeah, we can check it out. The only thing I will say is that if the map editor, I heard them talk a little bit about this. They say the map editor is much better, and if that's the case, I might have to buy it just for that. Although I wouldn't even want to use, like, I would rather use the old models with the new map editor. I don't know if that's possible or not.
It might be.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't. There's just some really, like, clear and distinct thing about Warcraft 3 models. They're very basic, but the color scheme of them is so good that it's like, I don't want them to change. Just make. I don't even want.
I know a lot of what they were talking about was like, you know, no matter what dreadlords you happen to be dealing with, they were just recolors. Well, now they've all got individual features and stuff.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, they changed the models of characters that, I mean, that's not what they look like. So, I don't know. Like, I know they want to make the game look better, but you change the way Uther looks. He doesn't look like that. He doesn't look like that in WoW. He doesn't look, you know what I mean? He's not wearing that gear in WoW. So, the WoW version of him early on was based on Warcraft 3, and you've now changed what Warcraft 3 is.
Well, and we're going to be meeting Uther again in the Shadowlands, so maybe he'll look like the new Warcraft 3.
That's probably true. That's probably the case, actually. You're probably right about that. But like the other paladins, like Nicholas Bunsen and all those guys, they all look like Uther, but their face is slightly different. Like, basically, they're just regular paladins with slightly different armaments. But now in this version, they all look completely different from each other. Like, they're not even similar looking. So it's like, well, I understand that they probably just didn't have the resources to make 5 different paladin models back then, but still, that's what they look like. You know what I mean?
I get you.
They all look the same.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
The
Another
belt.
ring, though, 63.
Yeah, it's got dodge and stuff on it.
It does, but still higher eye level, so we have to wear it. All right, so that was it, huh? That was easy.
Yeah, it's nice and quick, especially with 2 of us. Now we're just going down to Surwich, which, if you look at your map, is where it's a long ways from here.
Oh, it's this way. This is not where I thought we were going.
No, it's way at
What's
the bottom.
north of it, then, on the other side of that river or something?
Oh, that's where we're going to be questing.
Okay. I was gonna say, surely that's where it'd be.
It's a forest that Worgen druids have regenerated.
Yeah, there's stuff there even in Classic, but it's not much. I think I don't actually know what's there in Classic, but I know you could walk into that area and it's all like a corrupted area. But
yeah. Oh, you'll see.
I'm sure I will. I think I have seen you do this before, because I remember being like, what the hell? You're not in the Blasted Lands.
Nah. Like I said, this is the one that I always try and skip if I'm doing this zone, because it's just annoying.
It's just annoying.
Yeah. Like, if we're on the Horde side, we'd be going up to the right here to a Blood Elf camp to do the same quests, so.
Oh, it's the exact same quest, huh?
It's pretty much exact, yeah. Like I said, it felt like they were making vanilla quests in Cataclysm when they did this.
Right. Well, especially since they're kind of forcing this part of the zone into the game. I do like it at times, but it does feel like a little bit like they're like, oh, well, this zone is already being used for something, so we have to make quests for it.
Yeah.
Whereas in Classic, whoever designed it was just they were content to say like, oh no, that's just there. You can explore it if you want.
Yep.
But this looks good. It's like a whole new town.
Yeah, it is. I don't object to the idea of it. I object to the
execution of it, really.
yeah, exactly. Like I said, the execution is not well done.
Flight path.
We get a I like having a second flight path in the Blasted Lands. Yeah, we're killing.
That's really
things.
funny. Now that the map is revealed, there's a bridge connecting the across the river thing. Before, when it wasn't revealed, there was no bridge. That's funny.
Yeah, we just go north. Yeah, let's go north. I usually cross the river.
We have to cross it on the bridge, it looks like. I mean, I don't even know what we picked up. We just picked up one quest, is that right?
Yeah. We're killing Doomguards, Defilers, Duskwood Treants, Spellsport Boglords. There should be another quest eventually where we're once we're done that, we're killing things to get reagents to make a pouch of some kind.
In fact, I think there's something here with the anniversary, isn't there?
There's usually
I feel like I've been here before.
There's usually I don't know. This is where what's his pickle is, the anniversary world boss, isn't it? Yeah, is this where Kozik was?
I knew. Is it?
Yeah, but it was.
That's probably where he is in Classic then. Too.
That's what I mean. Like I think only in Classic it's still blasted. You know, it's not a forest.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not a forest, but it's like green. It's not red. It's like corrupted forest type area.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like this, really.
Yeah. Yeah, Snores asks, so are you never using flying mounts? That would be correct. Never using
no flying mounts.
We don't even have level 40 riding yet, because we're going to do it like it was Classic, and we're going to get it at level 60.
Yep, we're going to get it at 60, which is coming up.
I doubt we'll get 60 before we leave this zone. We'll probably get it when we're in Dunmorrow.
Yeah. Again, we just have to start planning out what the future holds, though. Hopefully we'll get it at the end of Dunmorrow, because if we have to party sync, we won't be able to. We'll have to do Dunmorrow a second time.
Well, we would just stop, go to Stormwind, and... Oh, you mean, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Sorry, I was...
Yeah. So, if we do Dunmorrow... So, this is the thing, like... I mean, it's still pretty quick, and we're only an hour into this, so if we're almost done with the zone, that's fine, but... if we're gonna do Dunmorrow, like this is what I'm saying. This is why I brought this up. If we're gonna do Dunmorrow, the chances of us finishing it before we get like no experience from it are low. I think, right? Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it. So if that was the case, if we were only gonna get say like 50% of the way through it before we stopped gaining any real experience from it, we would want to party sync through it. But if we party sync and for some reason we don't finish it today, and we have to come back tomorrow, then like we can't. We'd have to do it again. So it's like, yeah, we have to. This is gonna be the last zone where we actually just do it normally. We're gonna have to start planning.
Yeah, I get you.
Where we're playing.
I just got an imperfect Dranathus fragment.
Yeah, I got one before as well.
Okay, Boglords.
Doesn't even give experience that quest, right?
I got 2 of them now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll probably still go handed in. I believe the Boglords... No, because that's where the next quest is. The Boglords are probably over here. Yeah. Over here.
Boglords. That's a weird mix. Got demons and Boglords all together.
Yeah.
Trying to get that TBC feel, I guess.
Well, and it's a very TBC's type zone because of the whole portals there, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I
think at the end of the day, the idea is that the druids were trying to regenerate the zone, and then the nightmare, and blah, 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 blah. So it got corrupted.
You know, this kind of reminded me a little bit of Diablo, honestly. So what'd you think about Diablo? We didn't really talk about it too much.
I didn't see too much other than what we saw in the opening ceremony, but I am hyped. I'm hyped for that because I think it's going to be great.
It does look good, man. I have to say, like, If I was gonna play a Diablo game, it would be that one for sure. But it's so far away. I think by the time it comes out, I probably just lost all interest in it. It depends when it comes out. Like
Yeah.
realistically, I imagine it'll probably come out this time of the expansion. Like it'll probably come out 2 BlizzCons from now.
Yes.
So if that's the case, then maybe I'll be hyped again because it'll be in the middle of Shadowlands. But it's just like Diablo is such like a long, like you play it infinitely pretty much. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll buy it, but it's interesting. If it was out right now, I'd probably be playing it instead of doing this, to be honest.
If I was going to get Diablo 4, I would not play it infinitely. I would play it for the story and then be done. But
I made that mistake with Diablo 3, and it was a mess. The story was terrible, honestly. I did the same thing because we got it for free. People were like, "You got Diablo 3, you're not even gonna play it." I'm like, "All right, you know what? I never really cared about story in games. I'll play this game for the story." And I got 3 acts in, and I'm like, dude, this story is fucking terrible. Like, it was horrible. Absolutely horrendous, the way they told the story in that game. And I was like, it's probably because you played a monk and things are different and blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I don't know. It was just a huge waste of time. I didn't enjoy the story at all in that game.
okay, this is the quest we actually have to read. Because we need to make a demonic vessel.
Okay, we need to get to... we need a way to get to Wormthorn's attention. Something to break him out of his trance, something that's guaranteed to work. The few types of wildlife that manage to make a foothold in the tainted forest are without a doubt affected by the land's latent energies. The task is to collect their body parts and find a way to combine them into a vessel. Wormthorn's trance is druidic, or even if it's demonic, a large enough vessel of tainted animal flesh should be able to break it. Yeah, you weren't kidding, no?
No.
So what, we just kill bears or something?
We kill Night Stalkers, Screechers, and we kill everything that's down there. We'll get really low drop rates for a bunch of stuff that we need to get like 20 of. And then we'll need to do that for 3 different things to make 3 different pieces. And then we do that for 3 different pieces of the 3 different pieces. It's annoying AF. But we're finishing all zones, so...
That's right. You're way out ahead of me, though.
Sorry. Snores asked, why isn't the WoW anniversary on the calendar? Isn't it on the 16th? It is on Tuesday, when it starts.
Apparently.
Snores.
I mean, they just brought that up, and then nobody's talked about it since, so I don't know. Maybe Ewan's wrong about it, but yeah, it seems like it's coming on Tuesday, I guess, so we'll find out. I don't know why it's not. I could have swore it was on the calendar at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was.
I remember in, like, the summer, me and you looking at the calendar and it being on there. I could have swore.
I totally agree. I remember that.
I can't even open the calendar because it's on the mini-map, but I keep trying to do it and realize I can't do it, so... But yeah, I don't know.
Spencer Craig says, it used to be on the calendar, but they are starting on the 5th, according to Ian, and it used to be on the 16th originally.
Oh, really? They moved it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
The nice thing is, at least the stuff that we can get stuff from is got that little thing underneath it.
And yeah, we at least know what we're after.
Yeah, we got the reticle.
It's always like that.
Yeah, we got nothing from them.
Nothing. So what'd you say? We need 3 of something from each of the 3 types of mobs?
Yeah, like, and then we have to combine it. Like, look at the things in your that we just got. Like, mixed barrier. No. Where is it? We got something from the quest. I know we did. I thought I saw
Air
it.
flank, I guess you got.
No, yeah, you're right. That's none of it's what we needed. None of it's still.
You got
what
a
we
green
need.
BOE. Maybe it was what you're thinking. You got.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got 3 Night Stalker legs.
Yeah. Well, look at the description of the Night Stalker legs. You crush that into a powder when you've got enough of them. You need like 20 of that powder to make the powder, or to make the mixture that you're going to use.
Yeah,
so,
mix 20 crushed Night Stalker legs and 2 Screecher brain pastes into a demonic co-mixture.
Yep.
But what happens with the bears? What are they dropping?
They're dropping leather, I believe, tainted leather of some kind.
That's for some other mixture, I guess.
Well, yeah, because we're making a pouch, right?
Okay.
See, tainted hide. So 4 tainted hides together to make a tainted hide pouch. Then we take the tainted mixture that we made from the other 2 things, and we need to have enough tainted mixture and enough tainted pouch to make the demonic vessel.
This is why they did this, because they removed the quest that was like this on the other part of the. It makes complete sense now.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically like the same quest that was at the very start of the zone with the blood elves that were there, where it's like you need like one quest requires 8 of something, one quest requires 5 of something, one quest requires 2 of something, and you have to like do the math to know exactly how much you need all 5 in at once.
Oh yeah,
That's definitely that's definitely what's going on here. Trying to give you a little bit of a flashback to that.
Oof. Let's see how many hides. I still need one. I still need one more hide. We're both gonna have to get the stuff for it, right?
Oh, okay. I'm already at 9 of the stalker legs.
I have 5. I have 3 hides.
Okay. I have another hide, 3rd hide now. Yeah, this is good. I like this actually.
Yeah.
Makes it feel like the original zone, really.
Yeah, no, like I said, it is the most vanilla quest I've ever seen that it was added in Cataclysm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this whole area, the reason I brought it up was because this whole area really feels like something that would have been in Diablo.
Nice.
Like the forest, like the dead forest kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like.
Oh, yeah. Like I say, I never got past, well, I don't know what act it was, but it was the Skeleton King. I don't think I ever quite killed the Skeleton
That's the
King.
first act, dude. It's like literally like 3 hours into the game.
Well, I didn't play it originally. Okay, Tainted Hides. I got 4 Tainted Hides. I can sew that together to get a Tainted Hide pouch. So now I have the Tainted Hide pouch. Place the demonic commixture inside the tainted pouch to create a tainted pouch vessel, or demonic vessel. Oh, and by the way, for each of these Night Stalker legs, we need to crush them individually. So you got to click on it 20 times.
I've been doing that. Getting close to being done with that. 16 now. Need to find more bears, I guess.
I'm at 10 Night Stalker leg powder.
Yeah, I only have 1 brain and 3 bear things.
I have no brains.
Oh no, I know that. Oh yeah, here's the area where he is. Right, okay, I remember now. The world boss is up in this area here.
Yep.
Seemingly he will be again. I guess we said that that's the case, right?
Yeah, that's my understanding. Oh, I finally got I got Tainted Hide. That is, I don't know if I can send... Can I trade you the Tainted Hide? If you still need it? Let's see.
Unlikely.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Nope. So now, yeah, that's the other thing that's a bit annoying, is that you can still get the bits, even after you've used them. Which at this point is just a wasted bag slot.
Does it stay after you turn the quest in, though?
I don't remember. I remember being very annoyed with this quest.
Old quests would, like, stick around even after you're done with them.
Okay.
Alright, that is that.
I still have 0 brains. And I still only have 12 crushed Night Stalker legs yet.
Alright.
Oh, I got a Screecher brain. How nice.
Nice, finally.
And I got a green thing.
You're getting a lot of greens. So we're targeting the bats for you at this point. No bears and a couple spiders still, right?
Yep. I still need 7 spider legs and 1 brain.
Oh, but we're not even together, so I'll just follow you and kill what you kill.
Okay. Oh, there's Tainted Night Stalker right there. Still need your brain, Tated Screecher.
Here it is. This is gonna be the one. Although the odds that this one has a brain are low, right?
Yeah. No brain yet. I don't need any black bears.
There.
Veltox says, "What up, fellow souls? What up, Veltox?"
Oh, please don't make those sweeping generalizations, dude.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Metro plays a Death Knight. He doesn't have a soul anymore.
Kop.
I'm right here.
I got a bat for you here. Come and kill it.
Yeah, still didn't get the brain from it. Snorse says, "Okay, so Yetimus is impossible to solo." Yes, that's correct. I remember.
Yetimus.
That's the one in.
Is that a viewer? It is a viewer of mine, maybe not of yours as well, but why? What is it?
Remember that giant Yeti in when we were doing whatchamacallit, Arathi Highlands?
Oh, it's not impossible, but yeah. Yeah,
I've yet to see anybody do it. I want to see you do it. When we go to Arathi Highlands, you can do it.
Watch what happens, bro. It's called kiting.
Yeah, you couldn't kite him when we were doing it together, and oh, we won't. Oh, I think I got it. I got enough now.
Yes, you do.
Demonic concoction. Now that I've got the demonic concoction, I place it into the vessel. Now we can go back.
All right.
Go back. You see what I mean, though? This is, like I say, this is...
Yeah, it definitely feels like the original quest in the classic version. It's a little different, not as complicated, but
yeah,
definitely, yeah. It's a lot of, it's very, compared to what most quests are in the game nowadays, it's very different. Especially because we have to ride through all these demons. Like, what the hell? I just realized, like, we're just, yeah, that was a really weird area to be in.
Speaking of kiting, I'll just kite all these demons, and I'm too fast for them to catch. And
Perfect. Not quite kiting, but yeah.
They won't aggro to you.
That's true. Literally, yeah, I don't even get in combat with them. That's cool. So I feel like there was something else from BlizzCon that I wanted to bring up. I can't remember. It was nuts, though. Oh, yeah, did you watch the end? Like, the entertainment?
No.
I didn't even hear about it. It was like, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. BlizzCon, they like literally didn't even announce the entertainment until it was like about to start.
Oh,
really weird.
I guess it's because the original one might have dropped out. You said.
That's what I suggested, but nobody knows for sure. It's just seems likely, but maybe not because they had 3 different bands, so that's probably not.
Wow.
Okay, now what?
Good day.
Now we go and wake up a druid and kill things.
Okay.
And kill a thing while we're trying to wake up the druid. Because he's been corrupted by a dreadlord, I believe, is how the way it goes.
Oh, we missed the chance for a chest when we were killing those bog guys. I haven't looked for chests at all. We haven't gotten a single chest since like the very beginning of this challenge. It's weird.
I think chests are way more rare than they used to be.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just don't ever look. Like there's 15 in the zone, and I don't think I looked in a single spot for any of them since we started this today. Oh, great. I just got rooted. Anyway, the reason I haven't been looking is because since I've been doing that blacksmithing challenge, it's, anyway, since I've been doing that blacksmithing challenge on a much higher level paladin, I don't need, the chests don't really give anything, so I haven't been opening them.
Gotcha.
It still gives a decent amount of it. To be fair, it does give a decent, even at 101, it still gave 2,000 experience, which is like, I mean, that's not bad. It gives
that's mining an ore is essentially what you're doing at the point, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done that, but yeah, like for example, a rare gives 14,000 at that level, a treasure chest should give more than a rare, but it gives a lot less, obviously, because they don't scale up. But still, interesting. Gotta kill these guys, I guess.
Yeah. Clear the room, and then we'll use the pouch on dude that's in a trance here.
Got it. Oh, I have to kill him too. Rejuvenation? You can't cast that. That's an instant ability, dude. How are you gonna cast Rejuvenation?
Try to entangle us with entangling roots. Come on.
I only wanted to do something good. Well, you didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there could have been a chest here, and apparently there's a rare down there.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's take a look here. I don't know how we even get back there.
I will follow you. But I'll wind up aggroing like 12 mobs while I follow you.
Follow me into the dark. It's to the left.
As I say, I will aggro 12 different mobs while I'm following you, so...
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm a paladin, I can handle it.
You'll be alright. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Must not be up. I'm surprised. That's why I asked the other day. Does anybody actually know what the rare, like, respawn rate is? Oh.
I don't, sorry. I was in the middle of about 12 different things there, sorry. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either. I have no idea. Because there's these two rares that I need to skin for Blue Dragon Hide, like I was telling you. And, they're basically, like, I mean, they're rare, so if they're not up, they're not up, but I don't know how often they might be up. I think I'd probably just log in once a day on that monk and see if I could find them and skin them. But that's the other weird thing about the Blue Dragon Scales thing, that since they made, like, dragons our allies, like in Classic, dragons were just our universal enemy for some bad writing reason, I guess. And, the blue dragons in Winterspring are now completely removed. Like, you cannot fight them. They're actually quest givers now. So, yeah, you cannot get blue dragon scales. Like, it's very, very, very difficult to get them still. You have to, there's 3 mobs in the game that can drop them now. Chromagus and these 2 rares in Winterspring. That is it. The only 3 mobs in the whole game. But I'm wondering if the world bosses can be skinned. Because I saw on the auction house things that you used to skin from world bosses from Classic on the auction house for like 1,000,000 gold. So I wonder if that's how they got them, or if these people just still have them from Classic. So when that happens on Tuesday, I'm gonna make sure. There's a lot to do this week. All of a sudden, I might not be doing any plus, honestly.
Ooh, so chest or shoulders?
Shoulders for me, even though they look terrible, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
The chest is a bigger upgrade for me. I think I'm gonna get the chest.
Oh, mine. I have a 59 epic chest, so mine was not a big upgrade at all.
Okay.
Wait, I actually got a felt cloth here. I'll give you this.
Thank you.
Someday you'll need it. If you plan on ever, did you ever end up leveling the profession, or where do we
Oh
go
yeah.
with that?
Oh yeah. I'm 100% leveled in vanilla.
You're 300, you mean?
Yes, I'm 300.
So you can make new bags, or what?
I can make bags. I don't have the pattern for the rune cloth bags. I can make mage weave bags, but mage weave is like getting hen's teeth.
What?
It's like hard to find mage. Like the mage weave is the least amount of cloth that we've got.
Right. That's because the zones, the way they scale now, you never really are in those zones. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the zones that give mage weave are up north. Right?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's probably true either. Okay, so now we can actually go to the Darkmoon Faire, right? And now's a good time for that.
Let's just use our mole machines to get the Stormwind, and... Do we both have to use, or could you use my mole machine?
No, I can't use yours. I tried that last time. So mole machine to Stormwind.
Yep.
And ride down to the Darkmoon Faire.
Yeah, because there'll be a Darkmoon Faire mage right next to where we pop up.
Will there?
Yep. I'm gonna gonna talk to a vendor here first so I can get rid of all the gray stuff in my bags.
Same.
And stop by the bank so I can drop stuff in there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's always a Darkmoon Faire mage by any auction house.
Oh, by an auction house. Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say because we come up in the middle of the Dwarven district, so I wasn't sure.
Yep.
We're on the same page there. But how? What does it do? It ports us there?
Yeah, he's gonna port you there. You take the quest that he gives, and then you take the port that he gives as well.
Know that. Maybe I'll start mining again and send this mining stuff over to my Paladin. Oh my god, I have so much stuff on the auction house. I forgot. Okay, let's get this out of the auction house then. These transmog items never sold. Well, some of them did. Yeah, a couple of them did sell. Iberg. Oh my god, 1,000 gold. Wow, I sold that for 1,000 gold. That's kind of surprising. I'm rich.
Grats.
I sold 2 items for about 1,500. It's nice. Anyway, let me send this over. Guess I'll put them back up. Oh wait, did I just COD it? Jesus.
See you later.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, I think I might just keep these at this point. Like, they're not selling. Let's put it up one more time, I guess. Ensmug's tough because it's like you have to log on every day to check or whatever, every couple days. But yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see, blue dragon. So yeah, there's 2 blue dragon, mature blue dragon sinews on the auction house for 3 million gold. And presumably they're only in the game for one reason, and that's to get a quest that doesn't even exist anymore. So I don't really understand why they're on the auction house. And then there's 2 blue dragon scales total on the auction house for a total of 2,400 gold. And that's it. And then the blue dragon scale breastplate is up on the auction house for 10,000 gold, which I'm surprised that it's that cheap, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I guess everybody maybe has that one already somehow.
Okay.
Hello.
Take me to the fair staging area. And accept.
Have a good one.
And it'll port us straight down to Elwyn Forest Gold Share.
There's the person. Oh, we have to get the quest.
Yep. It's better to get the quest because then there's another quest we can do here.
Neat.
I mean, if we had the gold, we could go and buy all the quest items.
Oh, that gives experience or something?
Oh, it gives huge experience. It's like a level and a half to turn in all 9 of them. And
you
8 of them are
on the auction house?
Yeah. 8 of them are level 15 and one of them's level 60. So when I'm doing my 1 to 120, I will get all 9 of them, and then at level 60, I'll turn them all in. That's a level and a half, and I'll get enough Darkmoon Faire prize tickets that I can get Darkmoon Faire hats, so I don't have to come back to the Darkmoon Faire while I'm in the Northrend zone.
Right.
Which is...
I might stop and buy some more Inky Blacks though while we're here. So I'm just gonna take a little deviation.
Do what you got to do, my friend. I don't even know where you're at, actually. It's just been following myself.
Money, friend.
Yep. Since I got so much money, I might as well buy a bunch on this character.
Well met.
Don't forget to pick up Test Your Strength.
Farewell.
I don't know. Wait, I have no idea what we're even doing here, so you'll have to tell me. We're just getting on the carousel, is that it?
Yeah. But before you can get on the carousel, you have to buy the ride ticket book and open it.
Right.
Oh, hello.
Buy a couple
like
of those.
Farewell.
Thousands of these. That's good. Just spent like 500 gold on them, so it should be plenty.
Nice.
It looks really nuts in here. I don't know if you've ever used one, but because the fireworks are happening,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like really potent in this zone. This is probably where it was meant to be used, to be honest. Like, and the trees have this weird glow to them at some parts of it. This is a pretty nuts area. The thing that's surprising to me was that maybe we'll find out more in A3, but like it seemed like Silas Darkmoon was gonna end up being like a bad guy at one point, right?
Yeah.
Seems like there's an old god connection here, but It's yet to come to fruition. Obviously,
Yeah.
8.3 would be when that would happen, though.
Yeah, there was like the alchemy thing is Silas's something of transmutation. Like there's a connection
Yep.
between Silas and the alchemy.
Yeah. That's correct.
I am on the Ferris wheel right now. You don't even have to get on one of these Ferris wheel things. You just have to come up on it.
And how?
You just
do
talk
I
to the
get the
panda
book?
in front of the entrance.
Got it.
Buy a Darkmoon Faire ride ticket book. Open it up, and then you can come through.
And there it is. All right. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while this buff stacks up. Okay.
Absolutely.
Right back.
Really, Don Machiavelli? Wow. I'll mention that to Metro when he gets back. Welcome back. Don Machiavelli here says that the dragon thingies you're talking about go for 1.5k on his realm. Somebody's
What's going
trolling.
on?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't have my headphones on when I got back.
No worries. Don Machiavelli here says those dragon thingies you were talking about go for 1.5k gold on his realm. Somebody's trolling with 3 million gold prices.
What the sinews?
I don't know, he doesn't specify.
We listed like 5 different things on as typical with him. I think he's the one trolling, but anyway, okay, what are we doing? Why are you down there?
Well, because this is where we leave. It's the port out is right over here.
Oh, when did they change that?
Oh, it's always been the port out. There used to be actually 2 ports, one for the Horde, one for the Alliance, but now it's just a single.
Port out was at the start. You just walk out that way, don't you?
No, you always go out this way. The one at the start's way far away.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can go out that way too.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now we're in Goldshire. Now we got to get to
Ironforge.
Take the tram, right?
Yeah, take the deep run tram. I'm gonna fly to Stormwind and then ride to Ironforge.
Oh wait, we already have the flight path to Ironforge. You want to just do that?
Yeah, sure. I'll hop on the flight path to Ironforge as soon as I.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think we had these flight paths, so that's why I thought we had to take the tram. We should have taken the tram though. That's the way you're supposed to travel.
Yep.
It's a cool concept, but there's not a lot of it in the game anymore, is it? Like that real world travel like that? Because that tram is actually going through the world. It's not an instance. It's not a portal. It's not a zeppelin that you take out instance. It's like you're actually traveling through Azeroth with that tram.
Yep. Don Machiavelli says items go for 1 to 2k, scales go to 8 to 900 gold. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know what that item's for. So I was just talking about the actual the pattern. Every time I check, it's for the pattern because I was thinking if there was like some guy out there who had the pattern and he was selling it for really cheap. Well, not like really cheap, but basically if it was for the cost of a token or even 2 tokens, I'd happily buy 2 tokens on this realm, buy the pattern, and then level a character to make the pieces. Because I feel like that's the most unique not the most, but one of the most unique transmogs in the early game. Because if you've seen these items, it looks like something that should be for a plate character, but as a male character, you can use it. So it's really good looking. I would really like to get it, and I would probably use it on my shaman, to be fair. But it's obviously not. I don't have access to it. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on maybe if there's, instead of the pattern, I would like to get the pattern, because then obviously I could make money off it eventually, but If I can just get the shoulders themselves, maybe I'll do the same thing and just buy WoW tokens to get it. But then you have to level the character all the way to 60 to do it. We'll see.
Yep.
It just sucks that was like so much removed. So like leatherworking is the worst for it because like all the best leatherworking stuff has either been removed or requires materials that have been removed. Like the dream scale from the Emerald Dragons doesn't seem to be in the game anymore. Even maybe from the world boss, it's probably still impossible. The blue dragon scales are almost impossible to get now, extremely hard to get. The green dragon scales you can only get from the dungeon, and they're still rare. And the only thing that's good is black dragon scales. Those are out in the world. But yeah, realistically, like to make any of this, like so, like probably like 15 to 20% of the patterns were removed. The other 20% of the patterns that are actually in the game are really, 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 really difficult to make, if not impossible. And there's basically no good gear. Like leatherworking can't make anything. It's really weird compared to tailoring, and especially compared to blacksmithing. Blacksmithing can make thousands, but hundreds of different items that all have unique transmogs, where leatherworking can make maybe like 10. Really weird.
Wow.
Yeah, because all the good stuff's been removed. It's really... And it's only been removed because freaking Upper Blackrock Spire, basically. Upper Blackrock Spire's change has devastated this early game stuff, because so much stuff came from those dragons and the mobs in Upper Blackrock Spire that now that you can't skin the beast and you can't kill Dracasath and all that, it's like, okay, well, that's it. You're done, you know what I mean?
You can't get the
You
stuff
lost
yet.
so much. Yeah, like, honestly, WoD, I think, the Upper Blackrock Spire version of WoD hurt the game more than Cataclysm, really.
The lower Blackrock Spire changed too, didn't it?
No, it's still the same. There's a lot of the patterns that were re-added got put into lower Blackrock. So one is to kill whatever the dude's name is, a Dracasath. Maybe I've said it the wrong one, but anyway, whatever the final dude is in lower Blackrock Spire now drops one of these rare patterns that got re-added, and people are saying that it took them like 170 kills of him. So, pretty rare.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
There's-
Dunmerow's really nice with the night scale on, so I won't use an Inky Black potion for that one.
I imagine, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Inky Black, basically any snowy zone at night is just magic, honestly. It makes me think of like Christmas, honestly, so I love it. But the thing is, if you have the Inky Black on, it cannot have any weather. Weather is negated by it, so... If you have the shade scale on, it can have weather, and it would be really nice if we were here and it snowed. That would obviously be really nice. So
I'm just trying to think how we actually get to the starting zone of the dwarves.
yeah, we just gotta ride
Because
the
that
opposite direction.
that cave that you take in vanilla has been caved in. That's
Has
why
it?
when you start as a dwarf now and you finish the dwarf starting zone and go to Karanos, you have to take it plain.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. There might be a way to
That's-
do it.
Well, I
but-
mean, to be fair, we don't have to do that. Like, that's fine.
No,
That's
we
not
don't have
gonna
to
give
do
us
that.
an achievement, and it's only like 12 quests. But we can do it. We can try to do it. But if
Yeah,
not,
let's-
we'll just do the actual zone itself.
Yeah, we'll have a look.
You'll
We
have a
will.
look. I'll meet you there eventually.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm way ahead.
That's fine. It is funny though that this zone is just, man, I just love this zone.
Oh, so do I. It's very nice.
So gorgeous with the night, man. You really, you'd love it, I think.
Mm.
It's so ambient at night. It just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like Christmas to me. Like, I guess that's why, a little nostalgia. But there's something about the snow, like the white snow on the trees and on the ground, and a just dark sky. It's just nice.
The nice thing about me being this much faster is I can go and check. Well, both of us
Sure.
don't have to go and check.
That's true. If both of us were the same speed, then it would just be slower, but...
Fun with Flags says, "Hey Kop, hey Fun with Flags. No hey
No.
for Metro."
That's fine. You guys don't feel obligated. I understand.
Fun with Flags says, "Metro, did you see the UFC matches?"
Yes. Oh my God, was that a nuts event? I'm so happy I got home a little early. We went to that wedding, and of course, my parents were like so tired they ended up leaving mad early, so that worked out pretty well. I got home, got to watch the full. I only missed one fight from the UFC event. I missed the undercard though, which apparently was nuts too. But yeah, it was good. It was a good fight. You probably don't care, but
No,
the
I
last
like.
fight-
I don't mind UFC. It's just not ever been something I've ever let myself get into.
I know some people like dislike it because they don't like fighting and stuff. But the last fight was pretty nuts. It ended because of a doctor's decision. Like one of the fighters was cut pretty. Like I don't know. It looked bad to me, but the announcers were like, "That's not nearly as bad of a cut as we've seen in the UFC." And the doctor was like, "All right, you have to stop the fight." So it's like, "Oh, that's the worst." Jeez. Yeah, looks like we're good, huh?
Yeah, I thought for sure that because when you finish this, you
It's probably that it's like just some RP stuff, like don't go through this cave, it's too dangerous, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
it's been caved in type of thing. Yeah.
Well, I don't. Did they actually say it's been caved in? Because it's.
I seem to recall that, but again, my memory not the most reliable thing on the planet.
It just makes me think that that was just them protecting new players, because typically this cave was always like an abnormal. An abnormally? I don't know, whatever word I'm trying to say.
Anomaly,
there,
yeah.
An anomaly. There we go. An abnormal thing because the mobs here are actually like hostile, you know. So you have to like cross through this gauntlet of mobs. There's no other zone in the game that starts like this, right?
Yep.
They might actually just block it off so people don't accidentally go in there and die a bunch.
Thomas McKenna says, "Hey, Kop and everyone else." The says, "Hey, Kop, hey, Metro. You guys are back, yay."
Correct.
Yes. And Squishy says, "Did you hear Dwayne Johnson is going to play Mark Kerr in a movie?" It was not blocked off, Snores.
Mark Kern?
Kerr. Kerr.
Oh,
I don't know who that is, yeah.
What the hell? There's just 6 mobs standing here. We just kill them like this. It's funny.
You gotta get
Yeah,
the quest.
The Rock was... Yeah, I know. Get it. The Rock was the guy who gave out the belt last night at that event. That was like so bizarre. They didn't even like he didn't even get a they didn't even say his name. I was like, wow, that's really underused The Rock for that.
There we go. I just need a couple more invaders.
Wait, what? Oh, I guess I do too. I thought there was like 9 there. How did we not get credit? Well, that was a freaking easy quest. Let's see how much experience we get for that. Wait, I'm not done somehow. Wait, what's going on here? Rockjaw Goons. I'm so confused. I guess I was done. You just weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't. Got 11k experience for that.
Yeah, so did I. 11.895.
Yep.
Is that a lot compared to what we've been getting? I haven't even been paying attention.
I've been paying attention either.
Yeah, that sucks. We really need to pay attention to that.
Theo says, "I think it's Mark Kern." Squishy says he was a UFC fighter.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recognize the name. Obviously, it's not Mark Kern. It's just a joke.
And Wounded Coldridge. Oh yeah, we gotta save some of these Wounded Coldridge Mountaineers.
Do you have a second quest?
Yes.
Gotcha. I didn't get it.
I cannot share it.
I'll come back and try to find it.
Yeah, it should be. It's from a different person.
Oh.
It's from this guy over here. I'll go to the guy who gave it.
I see it. I just missed it.
Yep.
Got it. And you automatically picked them up in the starting zones. That's funny.
What can I do for you?
So what, we're using a bandage of some sort?
Yeah, just using a bandage in our backpack.
Oh, it looks like you're doing it. Good.
Yep, I can do that if you want to kill the whatever
Yeah,
we're
I'm about
supposed
to
to be
kill the
killing.
third one right now.
Hello.
These mobs have a fair amount of health, considering the starting zone. Alright, that's that.
Everything's relative.
Well met.
4 out of 4.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you. See you soon. How are you?
Now, if you die, you lose this buff, right? Is that how it works?
Yes. If you die, you lose the Darkmoon Faire buff. Okay.
Volmar? That in this just in here.
That's this place in here.
Gotcha.
Fun with Flag says, will there be any more trailers for Shadowland coming up soon or more near time?
I mean, that's the trailer, so there's no...
Yep. Metro is quite correct.
The only one. They make one trailer for every expansion. That's the one for Shadowlands. And then I'm sure there will be, you know, cinematics throughout the expansion, but not until it's out, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there'll be one with the pre-patch, but there was one with the Battle for Lordaeron, right? I think.
Yeah.
Or no.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, there was.
Off with ya.
We're gonna need some beer first, apparently.
I don't know how anyone expects to get any work done around here if we don't have any ale. Our beer level here in Anvilmar is dangerously low. Luckily for us, we've stowed some backup kegs for such an occasion. West of Anvilmar, along the valley's southern or northern border, you'll find kegs of Stormhammer Stout and Theramore Pale Ale. Just to the east of here, you'll find a stash of Gnome Brew. That's my personal favorite.
Okay, so we got to do that. And we've got to find some forgotten Dwarven artifacts, which are incredibly small little things that we need to click on.
Oh my god, I didn't get that quest either. How do I keep missing these quests? Here, come get this brew while I go back in there and look for that.
Okay.
I freaking love this zone, man. This is
Me
definitely...
Yeah.
Oh,
Dwarven
man.
zone.
A lot of nostalgia here.
There's
like,
reasons I always come here, so...
Yeah,
you know.
There's just something special about this, like, being outdoors in the winter and drinking, and it's like, just feels like something really nice. I don't know why. I wish I could do it, man, but it's just not good for you.
Apparently somebody downvoted my stream, and Theo wants them to speak up so he can be mean to them.
It was me. I didn't really like the way it started.
Scalar says, hey Kop, hey Metro, Dwarf is the best Alliance race.
Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah, Dark Iron Dwarf is just generally a better version of Dwarf. Like the.
I really wish Dwarves still had the Find Treasure thing. That would be really nice for leveling. But now it's just the Combat Rogue that has it. So, but yeah, if they had a Dark Iron Dwarf, or if they had the regular treasure racial again in the game, I would totally be leveling a Dwarf Paladin instead of a Human Paladin, just because it's so nice to actually see the treasures on the map. It's really nice.
Yes.
One of the best things about leveling a rogue is that you see all the treasures when they're out, and they're just so valuable.
Fun with Flag says, yeah, I saw a downvote yesterday. I was like, why? It's weird because I was looking at my stream from yesterday. Apparently a lot of people watched it after the stream was over, and it's like got 7 likes and 6 dislikes. And I'm like, what did I do? Why you no like Kop?
Yeah, not sure. Downvoting is just like, who even cares at this point? It does absolutely nothing for the video, so just a waste of time. Mental masturbation is what they call it, right?
Snores says, apparently I have 4 dislikes now.
Nice.
And Theo says, it's understandable. Metro only likes high-octane stuff.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Welcome.
Alright, turn this in.
Watch your
Yep.
back.
And there's 2 more quests we can pick up from the same people we turn in. Yeah,
Really?
I'm sure Fun with Flags is right. It's being done on purpose now that it's been said. Just looking, making sure I don't miss any quests.
Yeah, I don't know. I have 2 right now. Yep.
Priceless Rockjaw
Haunch.
artifacts and haunches and hides. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing that I was disappointed with the BlizzCon though in the end is that they didn't announce some kind of faction agnostic feature. Like, I guess it was never going to happen, but I don't expect them to get rid of factions, but it would be very nice to be able to play a Night Elf on Horde. It's a bit silly that they're still sticking with this, honestly.
Yeah, I just listening to Ian talk about it, it's not something that's ever going to happen. So.
Well, no, what he said was that there's always going to be two factions, and that's understandable. I don't want there to not be two factions. I think in the game it does require it. Like, I mean, how would you even do this zone if there was forks were here, you know? But, yeah, it's still, I think it's time to have some kind of desertion feature. I mean, ESO, or, no, what was it?
Well, yeah, and she even specifically asked about having mercenary mode and stuff, and he was shooting that down as much as anything else.
No, what she asked was if, you know, the two factions could play with each other. But what I'm talking about is switching from Alliance to Horde permanently on your character. This is a feature that was in, whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it. But anyway, another MMO that was out a long time ago. And it was obviously, you know, worked fine in that game. So I'm not really sure why they haven't at least considered it for this game. But basically it was this extremely involved quest line that, like, you had to prove that you were worthy of joining the other faction, and at the same time betray your own faction. And you became, basically got a free faction chain.
Oh, that's interesting. That would be a neat way of doing it, for sure.
Yeah, I think that they should do it because it's just caused so much issue with balance of racials and stuff. Like, I don't see why they haven't considered it.
I think at the end of the day that probably the reason why they haven't done it is because it would kind of expose the problems with certain racials being way too overpowered. Because you'd start to get, you know, one race being dominating both factions.
Yeah, I guess so, but I mean that's just design. Like, they can change that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I'm not saying that's why they shouldn't. I'm saying that's probably why they don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess so, but again, it's their own problem. Like, it's not the game's existential problem. It's just they've designed these racials so they can just change them like they did. They had no problem changing the Blood Elf racial. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Blood Elf racial was overpowered for 10 years, and they nerfed the hell out of it. So. Man, these worlds are so small. I barely even see them.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I made the nameplate so big in Plater.
Oh, did you do that?
Oh yeah, you should see it on my stream.
let me load the stream real quick. Oh wow, oh yeah, they're big. Okay, you have them much bigger in combat. That's funny. Well, you'll have no problem seeing them now, right?
Yep, that's the idea. When we get back to Orgazoa, I still need a ragged wolf hide. Darn it!
No, you didn't get the 4th.
There we go. Scholar says, well, now at the moment, most MDI teams are Nelfs for Shadow Meld.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's clearly imbalanced, you know what I mean? So, like, the fact that they just don't allow Horde to even have access to it, it's like, well, I mean, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know. It would just be nice if I could play whatever race I want on any faction.
So Theo says something that's really interesting I wanted to ask you about. He says, I'm so hyped for Tuesday and our mini Deathwing mount. So are we going to make that a priority, getting that raid done on Tuesday?
Oh yeah, I plan on doing it as soon as the server is available. I plan on doing it. So
sweet. I will be right there with you.
Good.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know how difficult it's going to be or how long it's going to take, but yeah. Basically, as soon as the server comes up Tuesday, if the anniversary stuff is there, I'll be streaming like normal. I always start on, you know, as soon as the reset happens. Although now with daylight savings time, it happens at 10 a.m., so I'm going to have to actually wake up. But either way, yeah, we'll do it, and I'll start with the raid, I guess, and then I'll go right into AV for the rest of the day. So
I'm there with you,
join,
buddy.
make sure you're online. I'm not going to be waiting for anybody, but if you're online when the server restarts and we can do it as soon as it's doable, I'll be doing it. So
I will make sure I wake up early and am available.
It's gonna be real early for you. It's gonna be 7 a.m. So
yeah. Where is he? Oh yeah, they're over here. I remember where they're at. I'm actually always shocked at the amount of stuff there actually is to do in this starting area. Every time
that's
I redo
what I'm saying.
it.
This is a really good zone.
Be good.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Off with you.
Off with ya.
Hey,
All right, so we got 2 quests, right?
You have a
3.
great day now.
I got 2. Oh, how do I keep missing them? It's just literally right next to me, and I don't see it. That's 3 times now. That's weird.
Okay, so we need to pick stuff up, and only one of us can pick it up at a time. And we need to scout the non-hostile trolls at the same time that we're picking stuff up.
And we're killing them as well, right?
Yeah. But, you know.
That's the easy part.
Yeah. There's going to be a bucket right beside where I am. Then we just sit here and
Yep,
listen
I
to
got
her long enough, and eventually we'll get... I think we got credit for her. Yes, we did. So I'll go on to the next one.
What was it? Oh, yeah, I see, like, O of 1 for those things, yeah.
Yep.
How are we scouting them, though? I'm confused.
We're just
What are
sitting
we-
there
are we,
listening
like,
to what they're
hiding?
saying. No, we're not even
I
hiding.
see.
We're sitting there
Huh.
listening to what they say.
I don't get why we're killing them, but then, like, just standing next to them.
Okay, where's that thing? Oh, yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, so do we actually know? I think it's like 3 different wings of some kind of LFR type thing. Is that what it's going to be?
Yes. 3 different wings, 3 bosses from BC, 3 from Wrath, and 3 from Kata. I'm
Oh, is it
assuming...
really like...
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be... The end of each is going to be Kill Jaden, Arthas, Deathwing.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll see. I'm excited. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I'd like to do AV as well before raid starts, but I think I'll probably like push as far as I'll just order food again, push as long as I can to get as much done as possible. That AV thing is what I'm really after. I don't know what the raid even gives besides it just gives the mount, right? And then maybe gear or something.
I'm assuming there's going to be like transmog gear and stuff like that. Scholar says Kael'thas, Stunstrider, Lady Bash, Archimonde, Helgen the Unclean, Anubarak, Arthas, Cho'Gall, Neferi, and Ragnaros.
Jesus, those are some complicated fights, to be fair. Ragnaros, man, that might be wiping some. We'll see. Hopefully everybody brings their big boy pants. Not carrying a ton of people.
Well, you know I'll be bringing mine.
Yep. Alright, anyway, that's cool. I'm excited for that. Hopefully it does actually come out on Tuesday as early as... I just worry that for some reason it might not come out when the servers restart.
Go live, yeah.
This just worries me. Like, it seems weird that they're just saying, oh, it starts Tuesday. It's like, are you sure about that?
Trying to
I think that's
remember
the case.
where that last thing that we scout is, and I'm drawing a blank.
The 3rd camp, right? Did we go to that one?
Yeah, it might be further this way than I thought it was.
Yeah.
A Scholar says it'll be like LFR difficulty. Squishy says Chromie's involved. Jambo says 8.3 didn't get a release date, did it? Not that I'm aware.
No, nothing yet. Most of the stuff isn't even on the PTR yet, so. I'm sure it will be LFR difficulty, but if you remember the MC event too, was not easy. I don't know why, even though it was supposed to be easy.
Took me over 8 hours to clear that with an LFR group.
Yeah, I don't really understand why it wasn't that. The fights are such a joke. I'm not sure what caused so many issues for so many people in there, but I have a feeling it's going to be the same on Tuesday. So.
Well, nobody was decursing. Nobody ran out with the living bomb. I mean, this is still stuff that can kill you when it's scaled up, right? So everybody was just, well, I'm just going to go.
They didn't know anything, which is why I'm worried about doing this, because all of these bosses are actually very mechanically intense. So I don't know if we're going to fight them in their rooms. Does anybody know that?
I don't know.
Do we fight them in the original rooms we fought them in, or is it some kind of weird, like, we fight them in this random area? I don't know, but we'll find out.
Okay, one quest.
Yep. 8.3 is probably January, I'd imagine. They usually don't release things around Christmas, so it's either going to be well before Christmas, like December 15th or something like that, whatever that Tuesday would have been, well before Christmas, or it won't happen until well after. And I'm kind of hoping that the patch comes out before Christmas and then the raid doesn't come out until after New Year's. That would be a pretty nice idea.
Yeah, because it's usually at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's usually 2 to 3 weeks between. But we'll see. Like I said, they don't even have the DK stuff on the starting zone. I think Tuesday is going to be a crazy day. Like, I think a lot of the stuff that they could have in the game right now, they've been holding off so they can announce at BlizzCon with Shadowlands stuff. But, like, the DK starting zone's probably been ready to test. They just have been waiting to put it in. So that's, you know, a bunch of that stuff's going to get put in there. So we might, yeah, next week we might literally not be doing anything but either PTR and the anniversary. Like literally all my playtime might be that, besides raid, obviously.
Of course.
I
think we've got enough of these guys, and we just got to find the grill near the cold. Man, I remember on Classic launch day, this was the cave everybody was getting in a line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there was one, I guess it's Grillnir, but, or Gricknir, wherever his classic counterpart.
There was a box that you had to loot. That everybody.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Fire elemental's got a lot of health. Weak frostbolt. This guy's casting. Okay.
It's actually called Weak Frostbolt.
Yeah, literally the name of the spell. How funny is that? Oh, an elemental fire. Wow, that was that's good. Okay, we need more of these. And then that's it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Well, are we 60?
No, we're 59.
Like, the quest isn't even showing up anymore for some reason. Anyway, that's it.
We just got to expand Cold Ridge Valley. It's Ice and Fire.
Yeah, it's still there. I just don't know why it's gone.
Yeah, me either.
I think this is the best starting zone, though, I have to say.
Yeah, it's really good.
That cave is pretty big, too. I didn't realize how big that cave was.
Oh, yeah. It was this big in Classic, too. That's probably why it's still this big. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it for this, then? Feels like that would be it.
No, there's like 2 or 3 other things that we got to do, but they're all, like, getting ready to leave the valley.
Right. Some white pants.
Yeah, everything that we get
to
to
Ironforge. That's it. Port to Hands, Spring Sprocket, and Cold Ridge Valley. So we basically, I need about 75% of this level. So I assume you're at the same rate, but
yeah, 4665.
Yeah, 60 it doesn't. You don't lose any experience at 60, but then at 61 it cuts down by about about a fourth, and then at 62 it's about 3/4. So if we're still in the zone at that point, we're going to be getting extremely little experience. But
is it
I don't
this
know
guy
if it will be
up here that we turn this into, or is it inside of Anvilmar?
No, it's got to be here, right? This is the part that you leave, I'm sure, based on the way it's worded.
Because I thought for sure there was, go get this and that and the other before you leave.
First, you'll need to go through Keranos, and before that, you'll have to go through this tunnel. Oh yeah, you see the shaking or something.
Yeah, it just collapsed.
Yeah, that's funny. How did this whole cave just crumble like that? I guess it's good that you got here when you did, and not a minute earlier.
Very well,
While this
then.
development makes my job monitoring the cave entrance much easier, I imagine it makes it a lot harder to get to Keranos. Hey, wait, I've got an idea. The Nomergon airmen have a flight path not far from here. I'll send up a signal, and they should be able to help. Okay, so that's how you do it. It's silly. Oh yeah, you have an enchant on your gear, huh? I just noticed.
Yep.
All right, then.
I am an enchanter. It's just finding stuff that, getting the ingredients to get the enchanting fairly high is hard. Like,
Really?
yeah, well, because we're not getting enough stuff, right? Like I am 108 of 300 in my enchanting.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's because you're not getting the right stuff.
Yeah.
So we just did like a max level zone, basically.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, what are we doing here?
Very
We're
good.
going back to Anvilar.
I see. I thought he was coming to pick us up. I didn't know we were going to him.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to say, before you go, make sure you go get XYZ. And
Okay.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Milo. Is this Milo Yiannopoulos? He'd be banned, I think. Milo Gearwood reporting for duty. You sent up a distress signal?
All right.
The weight limit on my gyro is such that I only have enough room for one dwarf. Looks like you're in luck, Metro. Obtain a... Wait, what? The dwarf woman, Jonah, told me that most of your personal belongings have been moved inside Anvilmar. Please gather what you need, finish up your affairs that remain, and return to me when you're prepared for takeoff. Obtain a Coleridge beer flagon, a ragged wolf hide cloak, and some leftover boar meat. That's so...
That's all
like
the quests that
perfect.
we've been doing up till now.
Yeah, I know. That's like the perfect summary of the zone, isn't it? I really like that. Feels like an RPG, that whole thing right there.
It's great. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, this zone's the best. The best starting zone for sure. Oh, another quest though. Before you're leaving, make sure you stock up before you head out. More importantly, please spec the Tharek Blackstone once you arrive in Keranos. Tell him what has happened here in Coldridge and that we could use some assistance. Hopefully he'll be able to arrange something for us. I don't think it's that serious, dude. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, here's the food.
Here's
Leftover boar meat. Got it. Coleridge
Ragged.
beer. Ooh, I spilled it.
Oh. Rip this one.
It's everywhere, dude. Stop, I need help. It's spilling everywhere, dude.
Here, let me use my flash of light to help.
Here, I'll cast Whirlwind.
Flash of light, I'll heal you up.
Alright, thanks. That's good, yeah. These guys will just clean it because they're noobs. Here's the Paladin trainer, by the way. Did you need to train?
No, it's because this is BFA.
Yeah, that's probably the most regrettable thing, right? Is that there's trainers for classes that literally have no purpose. Like you don't even, you know what I mean? They don't even have a dialogue option.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward. Like, why are they still in the game? I don't know. There must be something that you do with them that they kept them in for. Are you absolutely certain you've taken care of anything? You won't have time to turn back. Oh, I'm not sure. What do you think?
I think so. In fact, I'm already on the way.
Rare. Oh, I'm gonna stay. Actually, I think
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stay.
Scholar
Very well,
says,
then.
you guys should play on an RP realm. We are.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
We got you. We got this down, buddy.
This doesn't really have anything to do with RP. I mean,
No, it just makes it easier.
it's just cool. It's just a really cool zone. Ah, there you are. I figured that while you're flying to Keranos, I'd give you some data about what's going on outside of Coleridge Valley. It seems you Coleridge folk are dreadfully underinformed about the events of the last few days. Last few days? A BlizzCon?
We're informed. We're the most informed.
If you thought you had problems with trolls in Coleridge, wait till you get to Keranos. The big cataclysms got the trolls all stirred up over here. Okay, I could read faster than that. Let's go. What's taking so long? And if you look to your left, you'll see that the gnomes have retaken Nomergon. Hooray for us. Yeah, okay. Loser.
Yeah.
Stupid
You couldn't even start a quest in Nomergon when we tried that a couple of weeks ago. Couldn't
There's
do the
plenty
gnome
else going
starter
on here.
quests.
The path to the airport. There's rumors of dark irons in the east. Oh, that's us. Oh, and I think something weird is going on with that dwarf king, Magni. Might want to check it out. Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
What's
something
going
about
on?
diamonds or something. I don't know.
Welcome to Keranos. Watch your step on the way out.
Watch your back.
Okay. That was fun.
Yeah.
Coleridge Valley. I've got my own problems here. What, they can't deal with a couple of trogs and trolls and incursions from the elemental plane?
No.
Actually, on second thought, that's kind of a lot. I'm surprised they're doing as well as they are. I'll see what I can do.
How are you? Very good.
Okay, so what now? We're just collecting the quests?
Yeah. Beer-based boar ribs, the perfect stout. Like most of these are just vanilla quests. So.
Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the alliance front. Maybe you could help me out? If you bring me some boar ribs and a rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs, not to mention a free sample. That'd be great. I'd love a sample. I'm starving.
Absolutely.
You ever have ribs? Yeah, you a fan of ribs?
Oh yes, love a really nice juicy pork rib.
Oh really? I haven't had ribs in a long time. The Cataclysm has thrown the balance of power in Dunmorrow into question, Metro. Without warning, a wave of trogs emerged from the caves near Nomergon and overran the forest trolls. The trolls have been migrating ever since. There has been a Frostmane presence up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest, but with the migration, the trolls now surround us. Can't allow the trolls to use this position to their advantage. While my men hold the line east, strike against Shimmer Ridge. Good.
Where are you at? Come here. Come here.
Still picking the quest up, yeah. I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing is in my blood. You stopped me from reading the quest.
Sorry,
The
I was gonna say.
Frostmane trolls. What's going on?
I was gonna give you some Rhapsody malt, so you didn't have to go into the inn.
Oh no, I'll do it myself. Thanks.
Sorry.
That's it. Was there any quest in the end as well?
No.
One. Here it is. Yep, cooking trainer. Honor students. I see a lot of young dwarves at my door, eager to learn the trade of cooking. And if there's one thing a cook needs more than anything, it's a cleaver. I have a list of students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary cleaver. Take my list to Golnir, Boulder Toe, and Ironforge, and he'll get the cleavers ready. Fastest way to Ironforge is to run, you fucking idiot. Of course it is. Alright, anyway, let's see. What, you buy from the innkeeper? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, buy from the innkeeper. It's like 45 copper.
What can I do at an inn? Well, you stay at an inn, you rest very comfortably. Because of this, you'll become well rested, much more quickly than you would in the wilderness. When you are well rested, you learn more from experience. You may also be able to speak to an innkeeper to get a hearthstone, and can later use the hearthstone in order to quickly return to that inn.
Scotty Petty says, I look skinnier and with a nice haircut. Thank you very much. And yes,
Did
if
you
you have...
lose weight as well?
No, it's just the haircut is a lot less bulky.
Wait, so why did we need Rhapsody Malt? What was that for?
That's for the beer-basted boar ribs.
Oh, but we need the ribs still, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There is
I
one...
thought you had finished it. No.
No, we gotta kill boars for the beer-basted boar ribs.
Says there's a chest, like... Says there's a treasure chest just right here. I don't know how it could be here. I think there must be some underground area here, because there's a bunch of mobs and stuff that are in really improbable areas.
They're up top. They're that's the Frostmane trolls we're going to after. This is another quest we can pick up.
Okay, I was supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Keranos. They contain a mysterious new ale produced in an upstart brewery based in Brunel Village. I was leaving town. I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, will you? These big kegs aren't going anywhere, but I have some smaller sample casks. Would you bring them to Keranos for me? Let's follow the road to the southeast. Should we do it? Or?
Yeah, we'll because we're going back to Keranos anyway, because that's where our quests are. But
eventually, not right now, though.
Yeah. This is just that was just the breadcrumb for when you start as a gnome that to get you to Keranos.
Got it. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to do all the Lich King zones again now that it's confirmed that we're not going to Wrath again. You were thinking that we were going to actual Northrend, but not too far off, really.
No, it's kind of the opposite, but kind of the same thing as what I thought. I thought we were going underneath Northrend to that Nerubian area that we were supposed to get.
How funny is that, actually? We're going above it instead. It's pretty funny, actually.
I'm close. I was
Your
close.
instincts are good, man. For real, that's pretty good.
I said it
I
in
don't think
Discord.
anybody-
I'm like, I should be the guy running I should be a lead quest designer or something at Blizzard the way I think.
I don't think anybody would have ever expected that, though. Oh, there's a rare.
There's a rare.
Great Father Atticus.
I'll get him.
Oh, we have to be pulling a lot of stuff to do that, dude. Let's kill this
Oh,
first.
come on. We're pros. We can handle it.
Alright. Really? Yeah, I guess we're really strong. I keep thinking I'm still doing the other challenges. Gear is overpowered. Let's put it that way. That was... Wow. Killed them all at the same time. But there's a green that you could have to DE, so... Oh, but it's a level 54 green. Tell me what that DE's into.
Okay, give me a sec.
Because that might be a problem, huh? Like, you might literally not be able to even level enchanting at this point.
I got rich illusion dust from it, which I can break apart into lesser illusion dust.
Yeah, so that's needed for level 60 stuff. So yeah, you've already pretty much passed the opportunity to get gear.
No, because I can break it apart. I can break it into the lesser illusion dust, the light illusion dust that I would use for lower spells.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wait, okay, so they've dramatically changed.
Oh, Enchanting gotten a dramatic change 2-3 expansions ago. Like they streamlined the Enchanting mats extensively for vanilla. Like
I was wondering what that was, because I had been getting that light or lesser, whatever it is, when I was doing AQ40. It was dropping from some mobs. And I was like, what the hell even is this? Why does this drop? So that's interesting, if that's the case. So that means that... So what, is the other dust just not in the game anymore?
Yeah, there used to be like, you know, almost 24 vanilla Enchanting mats, and they trimmed it down to like 4 or 5.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot less than there used to be.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, like, the blue greater essence thing, whatever, that's not in the game anymore, then?
There is... give me a second to finish
Here,
killing
can you
these.
link it? I think I could just read your quest thing, or your profession thing, right?
Now keep in mind, I'm still at level 108 Enchanting, so there's more.
You have less magic essence and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
still there.
but there's lesser and greater, and you can turn one into the other, right?
No, you're confused. None of this stuff you can make with that. This is all still the original stuff that you need to get low-level mobs from.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I can take the heavy illusion dust and turn it into light illusion dust. I can take the greater essence and turn it into lesser essence, just by clicking on it.
But there's nothing in this book that uses lesser dust.
Hang on.
None of those patterns require that. That's what I'm saying. They all still require the low level.
Oh, the strange dust. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're in a world of hurt, my friend. Anyway, what are we actually doing here? I'm not sure. We're done.
Yeah, it looks like we got all of them except for the
it.
tender boar ribs. Let's just jump down and kill
boar ribs. We have a lot of quests still, but
jump down
not
and
at this area.
Kill the boars on the way back to Keranos.
Okay.
That hurt quite a bit.
Not me. I thought you were gonna bubble.
I thought I was too, but
oh really?
I was.
Oh, rare! Another rare.
I see it. I see it.
I see you.
I see you.
Paid. The green that you can have.
Thank you. Okay, how do we get back to Keranos now?
Somebody's asking about Shadowlands there.
Contextual says there's a Battle.net launcher update. And Belgrave says, hi, Kop, when is Shadowlands out? We don't know. We're thinking early fall, late summer 2020.
Yeah, like pretty much like a full year from now. I think it's probably when it'll be coming out. Oh, I'm going not the right way, I think. Yeah, it's this way. Oh yeah, so this is the gnome starting area now, or what?
This is a gnome starting area. This used to be in vanilla. This used to be part of the whole Dunmorrow area, but now this is all gnome.
But like, this is the first half of it still. Like,
yeah, this is like
Dunmorrow as well, right?
They still come to Dunmorrow, but this is where they start. Like they start down in Nomergon.
There's a ton of rares. I don't know why. Great Father Arcticus. He's got like 9 different spawns. Weaponized rabbit. There's a ton of rares, and there was none in the dwarf one.
We found one in the gnome one though.
Yeah, I know. We found one of the gnome ones. That's why I was confused. Oh, you killing boars?
Yeah, I'm killing boars.
Smart. I forgot all about that one. Come on, snow. Freaking, I did all of Winter Spring yesterday and it never snowed once either.
Oh, that's no good.
Never snowed once. I was like talking about it the whole time while I was recording it. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm not going to use Inky Black in this zone because I want to have snow and never snow.
God, I love that shield.
Great ability, yeah. It's one of the better abilities for solo play. That's what I was thinking about, like, when I was talking about doing that new dungeon, that tower thingy. Doing that as a blood DK might not be very good, but I feel like doing it as a rep pally would be extremely good because they are so offensive and defensive at the same time.
You get so many ways of just immuning the damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why you would want to solo it as a tank. Like, I don't think it's going to be that difficult, you know? Like, you're not going to need to survive, need to kill stuff. So, I don't know how it's going to play out as a solo tank, but we'll see. Plan on doing it. That's going to be really good content for the stream as I'm somebody who likes challenges, so.
Me as well.
Probably going to be a lot less Mythic Plus next expansion anyway, because this season it looks like they're already ruining it, so. Not going to need any gear from it past the first few weeks.
Okay, I gotta look at my map so I understand where Keranos is. Okay, we're right there anyway.
Directly in front of us, yeah. Gremlock's List. We never did that, right? Honor students.
Oh yeah, that's because I've never done that one. I didn't even know that one was there, because that's
really?
That's just a breadcrumb to take us to Ironforge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well,
we'll go to Ironforge as part of the normal questing.
How are you?
Thing anyway.
Yeah.
Safe travels. Here there. Off with you.
There's a lot of quests all of a sudden.
Yeah, because now we got to go into the Grizzled Den.
Okay. Oh, here's the honored student quest.
How
yeah,
are you?
He's gonna try to take us to Ironforge. Anyway,
You got my attention.
Wendigo Slain. So that's just down here, right?
Yep.
Be good.
There's a lot of quests. Bring the sample cast to Innkeeper Bellum at Thunderbrew Distillery in Kranos as well. I don't know. Do the stuff that we know.
Well, we're in Keranos.
Yep.
So that's that's inside the inn. That's just the breadcrumb from the gnome area to the. Go hand that in. So
Okay.
get it out of the quest log.
I'll do it later, I guess.
I have the finest waters
Down
in
for
the land.
Keranos. And I will take refreshing spring water.
See you soon.
1200 XP, still not bad. Wendigo Slain, 3 of 10.
Yeah, feel free to join me. I'm doing the whole quest for you.
Well, appreciate the help. I knew we wouldn't share these Filford supplies anyway, so I figured I'd let you go through first.
Yeah. I haven't gotten any yet.
Oh, they're all on the ground.
Yeah, I see them. Wait, are we supposed to be in the cave?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. So we're like 10 of 10 already, and we haven't even got inside yet. That sucks. Didn't realize that.
Oh, I thought you were already in the cave.
No, I was just killing all the ones outside. I thought the cave would have like higher level mobs that we'd have to eventually come in for.
What do you think this is, vanilla? Come on.
No, it's more like a Kata thing, really. I always try to make better use of the space in the Kata version.
Yeah, but it's a starting zone. They don't put difficult mobs in starting zones in Kata.
No, not difficult. I'm just saying, like, I thought first would be like check it out and then explore it. Kind of. We've done quests like that already.
Gotcha.
Like, think about the Curzon camp, right? We went in and out of that cave 3 different times.
Gotcha.
What is this guy doing here? Captain Theron wants you to deploy your remote observation bots and withdraw to Keranos. Okay, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, we're supposed to be delivering orders to the dwarves in here.
See about that. I'm not very good at following orders, obviously, if they're just standing in the middle of freaking hostile mobs and not even attacking them.
I think the other one we need is in here, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I remember it. It's in here.
Six of 6.
Wait.
Guildford supplies.
Not here. It's in the cave somewhere, but not this exact area.
We'll find him.
Yep, it's down here. I was in here a couple days ago because there's a rare. I thought there was a rare in here, but it ended up not. I couldn't find it, so I don't know. It's hard to tell because this stone has like got all kinds of caves and stuff. Guy right there. That's really weird though about the enchanting thing. I'm gonna have to look into that because I plan on leveling an enchanter as well, and I assumed it would go smooth, but doesn't seem like it's gonna go smooth. Guess you're gonna have to try to, when you level it, you're gonna have to try to stay in the zone ranges of the normal progression.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
I thought they did something about that to make it go better when they were talking about level scaling, because they were talking about stuff still dropping in the proper zones at the proper eye levels.
No, what they did was they made it so the zones just retained, like, even though they scale, they'd still drop what they used to drop. That's what's happened. But it's just confusing for, like, it works fine for tailoring, like, you know where to get cloth and stuff, but it doesn't really work that well for enchanting because everything does scale, so.
I may have to just make a bunch of stuff to disenchant with tailoring.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably how you have to do it. You have to make stuff, yeah. Maybe they boost the amount that you get from disenchanting stuff you make or something like.
Yeah, I could spend some time playing around with that.
I'm looking at it right now. Let's see what they recommend here. Okay, anyway.
You should go to wowprofessions.com. They've got really good guides for that kind of thing.
That's where I'm at.
Sweet.
So it says you need 134 strange dust, 10 magic essence, 10 lesser eternal essences, and then 170 light illusion dust and 220 rich illusion dust. So you might be onto something. They might have gotten rid of all the middle stuff, but at least the start stuff is still there and the end stuff is still there, it looks like. So.
Okay, we're level 60.
Boom. Congrats us.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
What should I pick? War paint. You take 10% reduced damage while enrage is active.
Off and away.
Charge also increases the healing for your next bloodthirst. These are just useless. They're not gonna help.
I'm going to take Wake of Ashes.
Oh wow, you got such a good one. I get such bad ones. Okay, so yeah, let's see. There was something in the inn that you did before, right? Let me do that quick.
Yes, it's just a breadcrumb from the innkeeper.
I like the innkeeper though. I want to help him.
Yeah.
Get all his breadcrumbs if he's making like ribs or something, you know.
Thank you.
Let me actually go down here because I thought there used to be.
There used to be in vanilla a quest where you were supposed to distract the guard by buying him a beer, and then you would grab this thunder ale behind him.
And that doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think it does, because the people who gave you that quest in vanilla were at a place at that lake that's in the gnome starting zone now, and that's all changed.
Gotcha. That's true. You're right. That's the case. All right. So that is that. A quest across from us. What's that? I should go back to Gnomeregan and continue searching for a cure for eradicated gnomes. But I stayed behind in Karanos because the town is my home and I want to help defend it from the Frostmane attacks. I've been working on maintaining and repairing the steam tanks. For some reason, Frostmane scavengers have taken a liking to the gyromechanic gears I need to complete the repairs. They're all over the Frostmane front to the southeast of town. Will you help me get those gears back? Will we?
Yes, because that's going to continue the zone.
Okay, so I have
my
a bunch
question
of weird stuff.
is should we be party syncing now that we're level 60?
No, like I said, if we did, we'd have to do the whole zone again. That's what I said before we started.
Okay.
We have to just finish the zone now that we've dedicated to it.
Okay.
Even though it's still 60 to 61, you still get full experience, but 61 to 62, you lose 1/4 of the experience, and then 62 to 63, you lose 3/4. So at that point, we'd be getting almost no experience. Anyway, so this is it. There's 2 quests, and we're just doing them over here. Is that right?
Yep. This will eventually take us to the airfield.
Nice.
And we got to use the rune that the guy gave us on these guys here.
I see.
Rune of Fire.
We didn't even have to kill this mob?
No, just the ones that drop the gears, the scavengers. Are the ones we need to kill.
Scavengers, that's them.
Like, there's quite a few quests. I wouldn't be surprised if we were 63 before we were done this zone.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that large. I guess we haven't really even started. Most of the experience we gained was from the actual starting area.
Yeah.
Well, we've made our bed, so we must lie in it now.
Agreed. It's a fun zone story-wise anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, whatever. It's not it. I just got some thing that opened up to Northrend or to Outland. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's the one where you choose your next zone.
Yeah, no, I figured, but didn't know it gave you an item. First time I ever noticed that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't you know?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Use my Wake of Ashes on you.
Yeah, that's such a good ability for leveling. It's up so often, too.
You have like a 45-second cooldown. It's insane.
Yeah, pretty good.
Are we done?
Nope. Not me,
I'm
anyway.
Okay, we'll
Need
get
more
you some more.
scavengers. One more.
Kill you some more scavengers. You're gonna kill you, man.
Done now. Alright, so we'll back to the town.
Yeah, back to these guys over here. S4 Boy says, quick question for Metro as I tuned in later. Blood DK to rule the Endless Tower?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Blood DK, like, why would soloing something as a tank be better than soloing something as a DPS, you know? Like, typically the tank's role is to keep alive because the content is requiring it, but when the content doesn't require it, how would it work? I don't know. Are they going to change it as a tank, maybe?
I think the way I could see it happening is because it's endlessly progressing difficulty, there's going to come a point where you have a DPS wouldn't have the survivability to finish. You know what I mean?
Because that's what they said. Like, you're going to get power-ups that are going to increase your survivability along the way. So I would just be at a base level that wasn't needed, pretty much.
Let's see what we got now.
Yes,
Steel Group Depot. Yeah.
With your help, we've managed to push towards Frostmane Retreat. Our forces will soon be in position to dwindle down the Frostmane Trolls reserves, leaving their village open to attack. That's what the Nomergon covert ops team comes in. Their technicians have figured out a way to deploy operatives behind enemy lines without alerting the Frostmanes to our presence.
Hi,
Head to
how
Steel
are
Grill Depot, just northeast of town. Okay, so where's that?
Very well then.
Right here. This is the guy that you turn into. Right where I am.
What, in the house?
No. Right out here.
This is the mining trainer, dude.
No, I am not in the house. I am outside the house.
I see dwarves in the house, so I don't. Is it not you?
That's not me.
It's a different dwarf, I guess.
That's a different dwarf. Got to stop being dwarfist,
Got it.
man.
Dwarfist. All right. Ultra safe personnel launcher to deploy Frostmane Retreat. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I bet.
It is.
It's gonna go well. Oh boy, we're jumping in the air. Walking in the air. Anyway,
These whites that we're getting from these quests are still item level 60.
yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. But it's, of course, they have no stats, so it's pointless.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, so, you know, I don't know if you knew this. I discovered this when I was doing my, the challenge I was talking about earlier, though. But there is, you do not retain your stats when you party sync. Did you notice this?
I did not.
I did not notice this either, and it does change my opinion on some things about party sync, but it does open up some other doors. But, yeah, so basically, you have what I could only describe as a template, and the template applies to your overall power. So if you have no gear on, you gain no stats. But if you have one item on, even if it's a white item, you gain whatever the template's equivalent of the stat that should have been on that weapon, like, wholeheartedly. But it's based on eye level as well. So if you have a level 50 item on, you'll gain, say, 50% of it. Whereas if you have the eye level 64, which would be the max, you will gain, obviously, a lot more. So I tested this pretty profusely in this challenge I've been talking about, where I can, you know, I'm only crafting gear. So you cannot get 64 eye level gear crafting. It's not possible.
We're missing a quest, I'm certain, because we're supposed to be turning these Frostmane builders, we're supposed to be shrinking them. I gotta go
really?
back and get it, yeah.
Oh, I have it, yeah, okay, I just didn't notice.
I don't have it.
Okay. Here, I can just share it probably.
I got it now. I got it.
Really?
Yep.
I shared it anyway. It says you're already on that quest. But yeah, anyway, so the more power the item has, like the more item level the power the item has is all that matters. So when we're doing this, part of the challenge is going to be that. I mean, not really a challenge, but that's going to be part of what we're doing. And so yeah, eventually stats will be irrelevant. So this item that has dodge on it, it doesn't give you dodge. You'll lose all your dodge or whatever. Like, you don't even have dodge right now because it doesn't do anything for our class. But yeah, so these stats become irrelevant, and then they give you stats that they think are applicable. So interesting.
That is interesting.
And this was noticed first because of Battlegrounds, not by me, but people who do Battlegrounds this way. They noticed that no matter what gear you have on, you joined in, you had the exact same health pool, every single person. And then somebody said, no, I found somebody who has much less health. And they discovered that they didn't have trinkets on. So I was like, oh, so like, yeah, even trinkets give like this set amount of stats. And I tested this myself by, since I'm leveling a Holy Pally, but there's no intellect one-handers, or there's no intellect two-handers, but I wanted to use a two-hander for this. I made a strength two-hander and noticed that when I put it on, I gain intellect, even though the item doesn't give intellect. So yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's up and down. Like, I don't know. Like I say, it changes my opinion on some things because it means you can't control the challenge. Like, you can't improve your gear once you're party sync. But then at the same time, it means, you know, some other things are more interesting.
Absolutely. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and I presume it'll be that way for every split. Like 80 and all that too will be the same way. But so far, I've only tested it for classic.
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Sismical says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Sismical?"
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Salutations.
Pleased to meet you.
Daylight's burning.
Daylight's burning.
Hit it?
Can I help you?
Amber still ranch now. Hand at the ranch.
Oh,
Captain Darn asked me to pass along the thanks for your help and congratulations on a successful mission. He and his men are cleaning up the last of the trolls and tending to the wounded. He also wanted me to ask you to check out his reports about troll raids out at Amber Still Ranch to the north. Ask for Sergeant Flinthammer when you arrive. Can freaking do.
Absolutely.
Let's get out
there. S4 Boy says, quick tip for those that pre-ordered the base version of Shadowlands. You can get a quest for cosmetic set from the heroic epic versions of the Shadowlands without issues. I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into that. Yeah.
Anybody who has them on, I'm sure, has discovered that by now. But yeah, I haven't actually started the quest. I mean, I have it, but I've gotten no progress. We were actually talking about this in Discord with him. Yeah, it's like you just kill mobs and they drop it, but it's pretty random, I guess, the drop chance. So I'll get it eventually. I don't plan on using the transmog, but I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, we kill lots of stuff in Mythic Plus and raids, and
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it would work in Mythic Plus, though. Probably not, because you don't actually loot anything.
What can I do for you?
Wait, it's raid night every night. What the hell was that quest? I'm gonna have to read that. Defend Amber Mill Ranch. The reports I'm sending Captain Theron can't really convey the amount of trouble the Frostmanes have created for us. Your assault in the village started to relieve some of the pressure. The raids are still frequent, but the trolls don't have the numbers. What the hell's going on here? Do you see them sneaking by us?
yes, we can't attack
So
them
my
yet.
men are tired and morale is flagging. Would you help us keep watch for Frostmane raiders? They could turn up at any time.
They're already here, dude.
Oh. They're stealing the rams or something. What's happening?
Yep, they're stealing the rams. We have to stop them. But we're going to wait for them to line up in a neat line before we can
perfect.
attack them.
Just like old wars. If you want the rams back, you'll have to come get them, cowards. I mean, you're the one who just stole them. What are you talking about, cowards?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope maybe one of the new troll customizations will be frost, like different colored trolls.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be awesome, right? There's another one still. Where's he going? He's getting away. No, I'm gonna stop him.
Get him! Get him!
I don't seem to be doing any damage to him. I don't know.
I've the finest wares.
I guess I missed my ability missed maybe. Oh, there's a ram breeder. Oh, and there's riding trainer. This seems like the right time to upgrade our riding.
Yeah, let's go do it.
It's right here.
Safe travels.
All right, so we've been 60 for a little bit now. Time to 45 gold. Jeez. All right, now we're so fast.
Another quest over here. Yeah,
That's how fast we are, man.
Off with ya.
I know.
All right, turn it in. Quest here. Yeah, it's a female dwarf. What the hell? We heard the cries in the middle of the night. Then the morning, sure enough, the herd was missing 2 rams. The dastardly beast known as Vagash has been preying on our livelihood. With Ironforge's troops already spread thin, there is no one to keep Vagash at bay. Perhaps you are brave enough to seek out the beast and slay him. Bring me one of his fangs and I will reward you. Vagash lurks just above the ranch here, but be warned, he is deadly.
I got this. I got this.
Blacksmith. Weaponsmith.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna get it?
I've got a plan. This is how I always do these 2 quests. I have a macro.
A macro.
I have a macro because to do one of those 2 quests, you're supposed to walk over here and whistle at rams. So I click on them and whistle on them. Ah,
Rare.
I found a rare.
Where are
Bjarn.
you though? I don't know.
I'm
Just
down.
take off without me.
I'm sorry. I thought you were right behind me. In fact, I wish you were right behind me because I got like 12 mobs on me right now.
Got it, I'm here.
So what I was gonna say is I can just ride through here without getting dismounted, and whistle it and get us all the credit in the world for the quest.
Nice.
I have a macro.
Sweet. So yeah, you're doing that part. Then we just
And
gotta
then-
find Vagash, which sounds...
I know where Vagash is. This is right in my wheelhouse.
Okay, you've done this before, I guess.
Couple of times. There's a running joke on the stream that I like to whistle at goats.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, you have to for the quest, so I don't know why. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's because the whole... I have a Draenei as my quote-unquote waifu.
Waifu, what is that?
It's a weeb thing. I don't know.
Oh. A weeb. But that's like the people who like anime or whatever,
Yes, yes. I don't know. I don't understand those people who like anime. I'm certainly not one of them.
right? Oh, that's fine. I mean, like what you like. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here he is. I think you actually asked... This is the same guy that we kill in Classic, right?
Yes. I asked
Pretty
you to
sure
come help
asked
me.
Yes, even though I was doing no quest challenge at the time.
I'm like, help me, kill it. You could just kill him. You don't have to have the quest.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I could have. I was rude not to.
Nah, it's all good.
Water under the bridge now, alright? That was like an eternity ago. Very well done. Thanks, cute dwarf chick.
Hi.
Never thought I'd say those words before. Alright, rams on the lamb, ready for turn in. Turn that in. Let's turn it in. Here we go. I'm turning it in. Turned it in.
Off with you.
And that's it. That's the zone,
500
right?
quests
Glad
complete.
to meet you.
Nope, well, there's quite a bit left yet.
No, where are the quests? Oh, right here, of course. Sergeant Flinthammer, thanks again for your help here, Metro. I have a cousin who used to work in the mines beneath Gold Borar Quarry, but he hasn't been able to work since Trogs flooded in the mines and took control. The quarry and its camp are just to the southeast of the ranch. Would you be willing to check in with the foreman there and see if there's anything to be done? What would you think?
I think we should go do it.
Should we do it? Okay.
Yeah, come on.
If you don't want to, we don't have to.
No, we're doing all the zones. Even though we're
Zones only, yeah. This is zones only leveling quest, so.
even though
have to
we're
do
about
zones.
to ding to a point where we'll start to get less experience.
That's fine, dude. I don't need experience. I'm here for the money. I'm here for the gold.
Me too.
Just like those guys in the Diablo trailer, dude. They were made just the most ridiculous mistake ever. Let's go into a freaking underground area of a church that is filled with demonic creatures
How are ya?
because we want
Safe
money.
travels.
Like, what kind of life is that you're living, man?
I'm telling
Just
you.
stop spending so much money. You don't need to
What's on
go.
your mind?
Like, think about that.
Unleash
I would
the
never ever do that. Under any circumstances would I ever say, all right, I am going to go risk my life to fight potentially hordes of devil's creatures to get money.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm good. Live a simpler life.
I'm just gonna check which of these quests are on. Trap miners, rockjaw trogs, frozen artifacts. Good to go.
Okay. Let's go real big here.
I love the way you pull, brother.
Dude, sometimes you gotta go real big. There's not a lot of opportunity to go this big. Because usually the mobs are so far away that it would just be, by the time you get them all together, you could have killed one or two, so it's not worth it. Alright, what are we actually doing here? We're using this thing. Rune of
Using the
Return,
blue thing
Trap
on
Miner, did
the
that.
trap miner, yeah.
Way ahead of you, dude. I figured it out. It was just a rhetorical question.
Well, you know, I figured.
Alright, now we're gonna use the blue thing on the Trap Miner. Thanks to Kop's help there, we knew this. 3 of 7, I think we're sharing that, I think, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, I'm popping CDs here, man. Boom! CDs popped. Look at that. Nice divine storm from the top. Cops are coming. Alright, here we
Wake
go.
of Ashes. Using my blade that sprouts from the ground.
Sprouts? That's a good way to
Glad
describe
to
it.
meet you.
Bell sprouts.
How are ya?
Sprout Tower.
Bell sprout, bell.
Oh, that was a great impression, actually.
I mean, I've never actually watched Pokemon. I'm not a weeb, but you know, anime.
No, it's not no, it's not. It's a cartoon, not an anime.
Oh, okay.
Cartoons are things made for English audiences. Animes are things made for Japanese audiences. There's one of each for Japan.
I thought.
Or there's one of each for Pokemon, I mean.
Oh, there's one of each for Pokemon. Okay.
Yep. It's not just a dub and sub, they're made independently.
I was unaware of that. Hey, you learn something new every time you play World of Warcraft.
Really? That's not really related, though, I don't think.
What can I do for ya?
What can I do for you?
Great to
Get the
meet
hell
you.
out of this cave, you fool of a dwarf. Don't you know the Dark Iron are here to save you? This feels appropriate, right? Us
Yeah.
coming here as Dark Iron?
Absolutely. Oh, a rare.
Wait, what the hell? Where is that? It's like above us somehow. Do you see it? I put a mark on it. Blew up there. How
Oh, yeah.
would we even...
That's probably back at the start of the cave system.
Is it?
Either that or it's there's a thing further in that it could be too.
Yeah, it's all the way in and then up. That's weird. Okay, let's go do that real quick. Clifford.
Martinez to Clifford.
How about it? That was a great idea. I don't know why he passed it to Clifford.
Yeah, Clifford. Yeah, actually, that's a really good question because Clifford is a fourth liner. He's mainly known for being gritty and defensive, and
Oh, really?
yeah, he's one of those guys who fights on the regular.
Uh-oh. Well, that's illegal in most sports, but not in that sport.
No, that's a 5-minute penalty in hockey.
A 5-minute penalty. That's funny. There was a fight in the NBA and both people got suspended for 5 games.
Oh dear.
That's a lot of money they lost, by the way.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah. That's that. Hey there, Hammerspine. Why don't you come down and meet us? We're dying to meet you.
Still up there. There he is.
I pulled him.
Hey there, guys. It's Hammerspine, and today...
Oops, pulled the other
You're
guy
getting
too.
killed.
Wake of Ashes.
No, that's not the name of it. Alright, here, I got a bunch of greens then. Let me give you these. Where's the other one? What's that? Yeah, that was a robe, right?
Yeah.
See, was the robe a new transmog for me as a prot warrior? Nope.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm hitting the mining node now. Wow, and I just dinged from that. That's funny.
You are now ahead of
Okay,
me again.
Thanks for stopping by, Kop. It's nice seeing you. Alright, so what do we need still? Skull thumpers.
The nice thing
One
is,
right
because
there.
you're getting less experience than I am now, I should catch up.
I'm not that far ahead of you, I don't think. But yeah, you're right. If you don't ding before we turn these quests in, I'm gonna get way less than you, and you're gonna be way ahead. All right, we done?
So, yep. So we should kill a lot of stuff on the way out. So I ding before you do, or before we turn these in. That's
Oh,
what
I
you're
was
saying.
that's fine. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's not gonna actually work that way. It's not like all the quests are gonna get turned in the same instant. It'd only be one quest that you get out ahead of, and
Yeah, it'll
Here's,
work out at the end.
come this way. I'm attacking you now.
Oh
I
no!
lured you into this dark corner to essentially steal your experience.
Run away! Run away! You can't get me with your whirlwind, you tricksy warrior.
Too far, yeah. Here, I'll do this ability. See that?
Uh-huh. I see that. What has Metro got in its pockets is Trixie.
I used the heal. Didn't even need to. Oh, you're so fast. How'd you get this fast?
I'm a paladin. We're fast.
Yeah, good joke. All right. Anyway, oh, mobs attacking. Attack. Ho.
Why should I help you? You tried to kill me.
Well, that's fair, actually. Yeah. All right, I'll get to it.
Besides, I'm pulling all these mobs up to the top, so that you
Perfect.
don't get aggro to.
Let the guards up. The guards up there will handle it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, did you? So I watched the Q&A. Did you hear what they said about the music for Nazoth's area? Did you see that?
No.
They said that they've had to create new instruments to make a sound that would
Oh
be fitting for,
yeah.
what the hell was that about? Like, what are you talking
Great
about?
to meet you.
It's crazy.
Watch your back.
I cannot wait for it now. I'm telling you, this is gonna be insane.
Hi.
Yeah. What can I do for you? All right, so now where are we going?
I got upgrades on two things from those quests.
Oh, cool. I didn't even get your. Oh yeah, they're green now. Wait, what?
Off with
That's
you.
weird.
Well, because normally they would be green at this point if you're just
Oh
starting.
really?
those-
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought it was because we dinged 60 that they became. That's weird. All right. Anyway, trouble at the lake. Speak with Sergeant Barham at Barham's post. Let's go do that.
Snores
Yeah, that's
asks,
actually-
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Snores wants to know if allied races start at 1 or 10.
Because I'd be really...
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You go.
Yeah, he says our allied race is going to start at 1 or 10.
Yeah, I would really like to hear more about this sound thing.
Yeah. And allied races start at 10.
I can't even believe it. I mean, who knows? You never even know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Frog,
is this the quest?
yeah. Frog says we've got good chemistry and he digs when we stream together. We dig it too, Frog.
What can I do for you?
Somebody does. Now, it's really weird because it says there's a treasure chest up here. And I tried to find it a while ago, but it doesn't make any sense because if it was here, it would be on top of this mountain, and there's no way to get up there, so...
Maybe it's you have to have line to get up there.
Maybe, but I don't think they would have did that. I don't know. Anyway, what I was genuinely saying was that I'd be very interesting to hear what sounds this music is actually being comprised of, because they're talking about having to make a new freaking instrument for it. Like, what are you even saying? This doesn't even make sense. What instruments are needed?
What instruments?
We'll find out.
It kind of reminds me of some of the lore or some of the backstage stuff from a TV series I really like, Doctor Who. In order to get some of the sounds that they needed for the original opening themes and for some of the special effects that they were working on, they had to create new instruments, like, not to that extent, obviously, but one of the things they did was they took a wire brush and rubbed it across a radiator to create a certain sound. Just that kind of thing.
I didn't think of it like that. I see. That might be what they actually mean then. Well, we'll find out. I'm excited.
Me too.
I don't, like, again, I used to never play with sound on or even care, but now it's really grown on me recently. I pretty much don't even turn sound off anymore. Even in raids, I've just kept it on. Kind of gotten used to it. It's not the easiest thing for me since I have a lot of trouble with multiple auditory pathways, but it's I've gotten used to it. There's not that much going on in the raid stuff anymore. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Well met. See you soon.
All right, so that's 2 quests done. Another quest.
Keep your feet on the ground.
They're flying. We're crushing these quests. Dark Iron Spies and Dark Iron Attack Plans. Let's do it. I wonder what happens if you... Is there anything in this water? Oh, maybe this is where the treasure is. No, there's nothing down there. I thought maybe there might be some kind of underwater cave that you could go into or something, but... Doesn't seem like it. But I do know there's a treasure against this named mob that we're... Well, it's not a named mob, but one of the mobs is like guarding a little treasure area. It looks like it, so... We'll see a treasure hopefully there. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I didn't think these were even still in the game.
What's that?
Traveler's Backpack. Didn't you say I just got that?
Oh, yeah. I've seen those on the auction house. They're like... Oh, that's huge. That's huge for what we're trying to do, buddy.
16 slot, yeah. I didn't know they were even still in the game, honestly.
That's why they sell for 60 gold.
Oh, really?
They're rare.
I have not seen a Traveler's Backpack since Classic, honestly.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, for sure.
But my bags, for some reason they made it so you can't overwrite a bag if it has something in it, so I have to actually empty them first, and I'll have to go back and vendor for that.
Oh, no, you don't have to empty it. You just have to make sure that what you're trying to overwrite it with isn't in the bag you're trying to overwrite.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I see, okay. Let me try that. Yep, that worked. Yep, good call. That makes sense. All right. I didn't realize that was it.
Yeah.
And there's the treasure chest. Look at that.
Nice. Whose turn is it? Are you behind me or am I behind you?
I don't remember. It's so long ago. Last time we got a treasure chest was an STV. You're probably still behind in experience, though, so go ahead and take this one.
Okay, thank you.
How much experience did you get from it?
I didn't see. It didn't it didn't pop up large enough or long enough for me to see.
I'll look on your stream real quick then.
Okay.
Just let it play out for a second or two while you loot it. And we're done now with the quest, right? I'm about to see it happen. 9k experience. So that's pretty good, right?
That's pretty decent for sure, for sure.
How much are these quests giving? Well, now they're giving a lot less, right? I know, the quests are still giving 9k experience.
They were giving
So
like
that's not
11.
bad.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seem to recall that being the amount that we were getting.
So that's, I mean, we are still, yeah, the chests are the same thing. Like, they're going to end up giving less now, too, because we're 61, but not that much less. Okay, so we're done? Yeah.
Yep.
That lost pilot exclamation point on the map, is that for the zone, or is that...
No, that's for the next zone.
Okay.
That's going to be...
Lost
We'll get a breadcrumb that'll take us to the lost pilot.
I see. Yeah, either way, we'll have to stop there, I think.
Yeah.
Won't have time to do another whole zone, even though I don't have to leave right now, sadly. That's the problem. It's the only thing that kind of sucks. Unless there's a zone that we could fly through somehow, but I doubt it.
Safe travels.
Now, we're going to go to the airfield.
Oh, cool.
And if you were using the mini map, it would like point north. But to get to the airfield, we actually have to go back to the quarry and jump on the plane there. So if you're not reading quests, people get so lost at that quest because there's no way to get to the airfield without jumping on the plane from the quarry.
That makes sense. Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm in combat, but the guard is killing the mob for me, so that was nice of him.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. We're really close to the end of the zone now. Like, really close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
We do some stuff here at the airfield, and then we actually go to Ironforge and finish the zone off.
Cool. Yeah, I could really go for another full hour, but I don't think we'd be able to finish another zone in another
Not
full hour.
Lock Modan. It's too long for that.
So from now on, I guess we'll just plan to stream for two zones pretty much from now on.
2 zones per stream.
Yeah. Whether it's 2 quick zones and we only stream for 2 hours, or 2 long zones and we stream for 6 hours. That's what we'll have to try to do.
Yep, sounds good.
Otherwise, we won't be able to do this because it's going to be way too much. I'm not going to redo half the zone. Like, we can't stop in the middle of a zone, sadly.
Yeah.
How are ya?
The only way around, in case people are wondering why this is happening, it's because we're party syncing with characters that aren't leveling with us. Typically, if you were just party syncing with somebody who was actually leveling with you, you wouldn't have this problem. But because we're basically using a secondary account to even get to this level, you know, that character's not leveling with us. So the only way to prevent this would be to actually have a third person level with us,
and then switch them out.
Yeah, basically. Like, they come and do the quests, and every zone, you know, basically kind of... Not gonna happen.
No.
Okay, that was easy.
It's hard enough to get 2 people synced like this with their schedules and all that kind of stuff. And it's only really possible because Metro and I are both streamers who do Warcraft streaming all the time.
Yep.
To add a third person in would be darn near impossible.
Pretty much.
We're just going to plant these banners in any little snow mound we see.
Oh, cool. I think I remember doing this. Probably, yeah, because I remember doing one of the naked challenges that I started and never even got halfway through. Was a warlock, a dwarf warlock. So even though I don't remember a lot of this stuff, I do remember this area here.
Oh, I remember you doing that. I remember you being in the not Blood Elf. whatchamacallit, Draenei starting area, like Blood Mist Isle and stuff.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
was that the character?
That was the character. He was a dwarf warlock.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize that that was the character. Yeah, that makes sense, because I didn't do a lot of alliances. The two most successful ones have been Horde so far.
Because I remember you were on that island that had all the green drakes on it. And that could be a place where you could skin green drakes as Azure Missile.
Wait, what are you talking about? Green
On-
Drakes? What?
Yeah, on Blood Mist Isle, there's a place where it's got a bunch of green drakes that you kill.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
but they're way too low level. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get green dragon scales from level 10 mobs, you know. You still have to skin high level dragons.
But they'd be high-level dragons if you were synced.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure skinning doesn't work that way. I'm pretty sure, like, if I skinned a mob in this zone, it would still give low level skinning stuff. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I plan on trying it eventually, but
Are we done?
not today. Yeah, I think so. Yep, 8 of 8.
I'm heading back. That's definitely something we should try.
Well, I mean, who's picking up skinning? Not me.
Oh. I didn't mean necessarily today, but
Actually, maybe I should pick it up. Since we're not actually, like, I'm not using my professions, I might as well pick it up.
I mean, and you
Just
don't
test
get XP from skinning.
Yeah, exactly. So I might as well just do it to test it.
What
Dark
can you
Iron
order?
attacker slain 30. That's a lot.
We jump in the plane and bomb them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What, this one over here?
Yep.
That's a shame. Can we just kill them normally as well?
I don't think so. I mean, that is a lot to kill normally.
Well, I mean, we can do it. Killing 30 mobs is nothing. Oh, wait, what do you even... Oh, there's an inventory item. I was like, how am I getting credit for it? I don't even have any
Yeah.
extra action buttons.
Oh, yeah. This is still back in Cataclysm when they still gave you the bombs in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Mop or WAD where they started taking quest items out of your inventory.
No, I mean, like, I thought it would be a vehicle, like, you know how when
Oh,
your
an action
bars
button.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Well, that was quick.
Yep. Much quicker than it usually is.
I
'Cause
bet,
there's
that's
two
what
of
she
us.
said. Oh, anyway, so yeah, I was looking at the enchanting stuff, but yeah, it looks pretty basic. Like, you just yeah, there's only the two tiers of it. It's
Yeah.
strange dust, greater or lesser magic essence, and then illusion dust, light and heavy, or light and rich, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I think
greater
right
or
now
lesser.
I'm right getting near the top of the one tier, and then I'll cross over to the other one. And
Yeah, it looks like 110 to 120 requires 25 lesser eternal essences, and then you get into light illusion dust. So
that's, and I'm at 108. So I'm
yeah,
right.
so
I need another 12 points, and I can do that by making stuff with like wool and silk cloth. I have a ton of it. So
yeah. That's interesting though, because I wasn't. It's weird. I was definitely gonna do tailoring and enchanting, but yeah, I guess you could just make that. That's right. That's what we talked about. You can just make stuff that will disenchant into this stuff.
yep. Now we go and kill the general.
Off with you.
General. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's in a mech. We gotta kill the mech, and then we kill the general.
That's cool. I was really happy with the Dark Iron Dwarf unlock thing. Like, I know you
Oh,
did
yeah.
it probably a long time ago, but I had just done it somewhat recently, and it was pretty cool that all those characters from BRD were in with Ragnaros in her, like in MC or in Firelands. That was awesome, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I loved it.
That was really cool. That was probably the best. I'm telling you, this race is the best race. If I could play it on Horde, I would do it. This whole like system of travel as well is really nuts.
Thank you, Juggalo, for teaching us just how nuts this system of travel can be.
Oh, I thought he was there. I was like, wait, he's in the stream?
No.
You were thanking him. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even used it, but it's really cool.
Contextual says Void Elf equals best race, so much hate. Disagree. If I want to be a Blood Elf, I'll be a Blood Elf.
It's true.
Oh, Squishy says, see you guys later. Going for dinner for my mom's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mom and have a good dinner there, Squishy. And if Punky's watching you too, Punky.
How are ya?
See you later.
Watch your back.
And now,
That it?
we go and we get the next quest that takes us to Ironforge.
Cool.
And we go and arrest a dude there.
Oh.
Yeah, because this plane will take us... Sorry, go ahead.
Just go ahead and finish it.
I was going to say, this plane will take us to the quarry. We take the flight path to Ironforge. We go talk to Moira. And we do from there.
Oh, cool. Flight path. See. All right, that's cool. So this random thought just popped in my head a little bit ago, and I don't want to forget it, so I'm going to say it on stream.
Okay.
I was wondering if... You remember when we tested it, the Worgen and the Goblin and all that starting zones, you couldn't actually party sync? But I wonder if you were a Pandaren at the end of the party, at the end of the zone, but you hadn't left yet, and you party synced with somebody who was also a Pandaren at the start of it, what would happen?
Oh, yeah. I think that might not work. Maybe. I had another
idea. It might still
idea.
be the exact same error message, right? Like it might just
Yeah.
say this person hasn't completed the thing, and that's just mandatory. You have to complete the thing before.
I
I think like that error message, I think, is setting up 9.0. Like now that we know what 9.0 is, I think that's gonna be how party sync works. Like you're not allowed to party sync until you're level 10, until you finish whatever starting zone you were supposed to be on.
Yeah.
And then at that point you can do anything. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, because I was playing around with that quite a bit, actually. I had an idea of maybe being able to level a Death Knight to max level without ever leaving the Scourge. And I was trying to make...
actually... Somebody, Infective actually posted a picture of somebody who's done that already. I don't know if you
Oh,
saw
wow.
it in the guild inf. Yeah, that's ironic. He just posted it like 2 days ago.
I must have missed it.
That's easy. You don't even need to... You can literally just fly away and not do any of the stuff there.
Oh, okay. No, I just meant like without leaving the Death Knight starting zone, so you were still...
Yeah. Oh, you mean just staying in the starting zone? No, you don't.
Yeah.
You could just leave the starting zone and just go do whatever you want.
Well, how could you get quests if you weren't part of the Alliance or Horde?
You can't. You just do other stuff the kids experience.
Oh,
instead.
like mining and skinning and... Or mining and
or
herbing
killing
and stuff like
rares
that.
and doing
Gotcha.
all kinds of stuff that might give experience, yeah.
I gotcha.
I don't know how he actually... He must have done it with Party Sync, though, surely, right? Because I don't know how he left... You can't get to Wrath without going into the... Maybe you could just... You know what? I'm going to have to try that. Sounds like an interesting idea.
Well, because you can leave the starting zone, the Death Knight starting zone. You go through that tunnel to Light's Hope Chapel, but you're hostile to everybody, so you can't...
Well, go on. I have work
Right,
to
I just
do.
mean, like, can you get on a Zeppelin and take a Zeppelin still at that point?
I'm pretty sure you're hostile to the Horde at that point, so...
Yeah, but Alliance can get on our Zeppelins and take them too, I still think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that, actually. I might try that this afternoon since we're going to have a little bit of extra free time here, it looks like.
I think, what is it, here? Yeah, this is the Dark Iron Embassy. This is where we're going. The Dark Iron ambassador
Where are you?
betrayed Moira. I'm in here.
Oh. What, in upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are.
And then we just put the
There he
manacles on
is.
him.
Black hammer. I'll go willingly, Paladin. My purpose and my master's plan is fulfilled.
So the whole thing with Dark Iron Dwarves is that there's some of them that are loyal to Ragnaros and the Elementals.
Yeah.
And, like this guy.
Why would anybody think otherwise? Right? Like, kind of idiot would think that they were not going to be loyal to them. If I were in Shadowforge City, I would have tossed you into the Ring of Law for your transgressions, Ambassador. The darkest dungeon of Ironforge will have to do for now. Do as you will with me. I am not afraid that half-breed Rump will never be the Emperor. Long live Twilight's Hammer. Oh, wow. Well, that's a different situation altogether, isn't it?
Yeah.
Twilight's Hammer. They're not the same people.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron
That's it, I guess, huh?
Clan.
Yep.
May your hammer strike true.
That should be the end of the
wait, I
zone.
didn't get credit for that, I guess. Ha! That's weird. I'm going to have to do it as well.
Let's see.
It's awkward.
Kofax, thank you very
Yeah,
much for the follow. Yeah, because Dun Moreau doesn't give an achievement anyway.
No, I'm just saying I didn't actually get credit for the quest because you mind controlled them and I didn't get to.
Oh, gotcha.
That's fine. It takes like 1 minute. Glad to see that Dark Iron scum is finally getting what he deserves. Are you joking? He's talking about me.
No, he's talking about the ambassador, the Dark Iron ambassador that we arrested.
You know, as much as I like Dark Iron dwarves, I kind of like the old style Dark Iron dwarves where they were just dwarves with Dark Iron's like skin.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't know, the beard is cool. It's really cool, but it's not what Dark Iron look like in this game. Like, the Dark Iron that are still in the game, they don't look like that. But anyway, alright, we got an axe. That's an oxymoron, lad. Battle axe of the sober dwarf. It's a big upgrade, actually. It's a huge upgrade.
That is a huge upgrade for me as well. Level 60 axe.
Okay, so that is that.
That is that.
So from now on, we'll need to party sync every session. Oh, can we actually go down here?
Yeah, we can go down here. I don't think Magni's down here anymore, but I think we can still get... He might be, because we're still low enough level. It might function under the same rules that, like, Undercity is still there and Teldrassil is still there.
Oh, yeah. Damn, old Ironforge. I don't think I've actually ever been down here. Maybe once or twice. There's a lot of different paths here, huh? What's going on?
I think there was a quest that sent us here in the Cataclysm pre-launch event.
Yes, I think you're right. I do think I was down here for something like that. Advisor Belgrim.
You should have seen it.
Metro. Moira comes down. You want to read it?
I'll do it in a dwarf voice. You should have seen it, Stalgan. Moira comes down here to talk to the stone, as she's wont to do in trying times. I left him alone, least I could do for a daughter and her pa. And there's a crack and a crash like you'd never heard. And I rushed back in to see what happened, and there's Magni, walking and talking, made of crystal from head to toe. His voice rumbled like a mountainside, telling us he speaks for the land now, that he's a part of Azeroth. Didn't take him but a moment to give the clan leaders a dire warning of the Legion's return. Then he up and left for what a walkabout. Muttered something about Ulduar. I sent word to his brother Bran. Hope he can find Magni and get to the bottom of this.
See you soon.
Damn. So what is this meant to be? After Cataclysm, or is I don't know.
Yeah, the thing because he broke out of the stasis in Legion, so I guess
in Legion. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at the start of because he warned of the Legion's return.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You remember he was the speaker
down there as well.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
The dwarves dug too deeply and too greedily.
Where have we heard that before, huh?
Yep.
This is kind of crazy. I mean, this is...
I love it.
They did a good job with that. I can't believe I've never really even been down here. I have like vague memories of being here maybe once, but not more than that.
Yeah. Got Ironforge guards down here too. It's well done. This whole thing is just
just in case, I guess, right? Some rogue comes down here. What's in all these rooms? Oh, nothing, I guess. They're just doors that don't even open.
Yep.
Just a little flavor, that's it. No big deal.
Yep.
That one looks like it does open, but it also doesn't. So if you jump into lava, you die or what?
I don't know. Give it a shot and find out.
Oh, you can't. You can't even jump in.
Oh yeah, invisible walls for the win.
Yeah, for the loss more so, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to die to get out quick. But now
Well, that's what our...
This is, dude, You can't even use it here though. Can only
I
use
was gonna
outside.
say the
I was
bow
gonna say
machine.
this would have been like the biggest calamity ever if we used it here. Like the Dark Iron Dwarves should not be down here.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's it. Maybe we should
Yep.
go. Might as well go to Lockmo down now, just so we could, since we have a little bit extra time today, but maybe not next time.
Yeah,
that.
that way we could get the flight path and everything. And
I don't know, just wherever the start of the zone is. I think it's. You said it wasn't actually in Lockmodon, right?
yeah, it's in the pass. We've got the breadcrumb for it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, technically we could try to do all of Lockmodon, but we're definitely going to be well into like 63, 64 by the time we finish it, so it would just be crushing our experience. And if we ever wanted to finish it, we'd have to come and do it all again, so. Not worth it.
Not worth it.
So what's the best route? Fly to that mining area again, I guess?
Yeah. Fly to the mining area and just ride from there.
Cool.
That's kind of the play. We'll pick up a quest when we get there and we'll just log out. We don't need to get rested experience, so.
Nope.
Great to meet you.
Or we could get a free
Go right
ride
to Thalsamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. I mean, we'd come back out and get the quest for that too.
See you
Yep, let's do that then.
Yeah, and then we can get rested experience. It's all coming up, Kop and Metro.
Wait, what do you mean rested experience? You mean just stay out there then? Instead
Stay
of
at
going
the inn
to
in
where the quest
Thalsamar,
starts?
and then when we start next time, we're party synced, we'll go get the quest for Lost Pilot.
Sounds good. So I'm gonna have to buy a new month on my account soon. I think I'll do that. But I have a 61. I was telling you about that I can use to party sync to 80, and I've been doing raids at 80, and they're actually really difficult. Like as a level 80 doing level 60 raids, it's actually really difficult. Or at least it's interesting. It's not that difficult, but it's interesting enough. And then I'm gonna have to make it now a new DK on Alliance as well, so I can queue up for any dungeon as well. And then I'll probably do the same thing on Horde. And then that'll be it. I'll see what happens too, because if I have a 61 and a 60, we'll see where they both get scaled down to when 9.0 eventually comes.
That would be interesting because I've got alts that are all over the level brackets. So
Yeah.
this is where we
we
pick
gotta
up the
check out-
Lost Pilot here.
Yeah, I see it. Oh,
Oh, it's taking us right here. Oh,
okay, perfect.
okay. We want to turn in
What's
and
on your mind?
pick up.
What's your
Yeah,
neck?
pick it up now. I guess it saves
Yeah.
time next time.
Okay.
Okay, well that's it, I guess then. A little earlier than I wanted to stop, but
Yeah, me too,
sadly
honestly.
we can't do anything about it. Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody for stopping by and dropping by, and however Metro wants to say it this second.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I probably won't stream tomorrow, but we'll probably definitely stream early Tuesday morning if the anniversary stuff is up. So take care, everybody. Peace. Kop out.